Hello friends, welcome to the first ever live stream of Square Off, which is world's smartest e-chess board rollable tournament size का जो है और मेरे साथ दोस्तों स्पेशल गेस्ट वुमेन इंटरनेशनल मास्टर रुचा पुजारी. Welcome to the show, Rucha.
Hello, everybody, and great to have you here on this stream. And today we are going to have a very exciting stream. And this is one of a kind. We are going to play over the board games online with you on the stream. And joining with me here, we have International Master Nuber Shah Sheikh, also from India. And we are going to have some very exciting games ahead of us. And look at this, I have a perfect board setup. And I also want to introduce to you Square Off's first ever rollable chess set, in which it is possible to play over this board, but this is a completely DGT board. And Nuber also has such a same board, right, Nuber?
Yeah, I'm having the same board, but right now there's no point in showing two boards at a time, so we are only using one board. But we will be playing over the board, the game, and to show the game, I'll be using the 2D board if it's not visible on in the 3D cam.
Yes, so what we are going to do is that I have a chessboard here right now. Nuber has such a exact similar same board, and we are going to be playing on this board. And the beauty of this chessboard is such that when I play a move, it will be connected with an application. And when Nuber makes a move on his board at the same time, here on this board it will show by sensor, by light, and I know what Nuber plays without looking at my phone or without looking at the computer.
It's going to be a complete over-the-board feeling, and without wasting time, let's just directly start playing. The first step, let's turn on the board, and then we will connect the board.
Yes. So, but before we start, one moment. So in my chat, I have people saying that your voice is pretty low. So maybe look at that a little bit.
Okay, let me change the ear headphones. Yeah.
Okay, guys, how are you doing? Welcome, everybody. Okay, now try to say something. We will check. Have a check.
I'm connecting it. Wait a moment.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment, guys.
I think it was okay now, I guess.
Yeah, but let's make it best.
All right.
And we can talk about the board and how to connect and so on until then.
Actually, just now they said that it's better. It's okay.
Let's make it best anyways.
Okay. So I actually have a board and box right here. So maybe we can show people about this board a little bit and what this box contains, what this board is all about. So how about I use this box and show them first of all.
All right.
And by the way, guys, right now Nuber is streaming live on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch. And do check out Nuber's latest video on unboxing this board. So he has just recently posted a video on unboxing this chess set. So do go and check out that video later. So, all right, here we have.
All right. So we also have Naveen in the chat. Thank you. And all right, so this is how the board looks like.
Okay, so Naveen is in the chat. A big shout out to Naveen Karthikeyan in the chat. All right, and this is the box, guys. And here, as you can see, let me get it here in front. And as you can see, this is world's first rollable chessboard. And look at this. And you were talking about the specifications, right, Nuber, in your unboxing video. So maybe tell viewers a bit about this board.
Yeah, so first of all, the best part about this board is we can carry it like anywhere. So it's not that heavy. We can just roll it simply and carry wherever you go. We can simply take this board. So like, for example, these are the pieces, which also is a proof of that I'm having the board. So they are very lightweight and they have magnetic sensor here, which is like whenever we move the piece, the sensor sends that move to the app, and then that move gets sent to the server, and then there are some lights on the board which gets appeared.
Yes.
This is how we can see how the moves are made.
Yes, you might see it here, and on every square, square there is a light which will become visible once the move is made. And this is actually pretty smart board, you know. Me and Nuber were testing before, and of course it is compatible with all the chess rules, and it automatically detects things like illegal moves and checks, and also repetition of draws. Very smart board, isn't it?
Yeah. And there was some error. Now I think you're audible. Say something. There was some error when I connected my earphones. That
Okay, hello,
your voice
hello.
was suddenly very less.
Check.
Can
Can
you
you
say
hear?
something now?
Can you hear? Check.
Chat, can you hear Rucha? Let me know quickly. I know you can hear me properly, but let me know if you can also hear Rucha or properly or not.
Hi, hi, hi. How is it going? Can you hear me, guys, on the Bears chat? Please let us know. Okay, so is it good, no bear?
Not sure yet.
No, on my stream everything looks fine.
Yeah,
so
everything
just have
looks
to
good.
check
Okay,
on.
cool.
Yeah, guys, they are checking on the bear stream, so he's currently live on YouTube, so they are checking it there.
Yeah, they are still saying low voice. I don't know why is this.
Check in OBS, maybe that tab of voice.
Yeah. It's
full.
properly zero, but I don't know when I change this. Okay, let me fix it.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment.
And this is actually first time we are trying this out, so we are actually pretty new to this as well.
Yeah,
and
we are trying new things, so that's why
Yeah.
guys, there was a slight delay or 15 minutes delay to be honest.
Yeah, stay with
For
us,
the
guys.
stream.
And
We really
this is going to be pretty
apologize for
fun.
that.
And we also want to test out the board and also show you how this works as well. And meanwhile, I'm still carrying the box. And in this, we have a rollable chess set, which I have set it up here. We have pieces. We have extra queens. Of course, who doesn't want extra queens to promote? And we have a mobile stand as well. Here we are.
Okay.
Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another stream today.
My chat be like, just start playing. We don't care about the audio and all. they just want me to start playing directly.
Okay, so I'm also pretty excited, and we can connect and we can start the game. How about that?
Yeah, all right. I don't know what's wrong with this, but
so what we have to do is that now I have already downloaded the application for Square app, so we just need to send a challenge from the app to him, and then we don't need the phone after that. Just need to send a challenge.
Okay, so let's first connect the board. I have connected the board.
Okay,
so in the app,
right
shall I show that on the cam, or I can show that because So guys, this is how it looks like. And here there are three options: play online, play with AI, artificial intelligence, and you can also stream games. For example, and also Public Classic is going on, so we can simply show games of that event or stream there, and so on. We also analyze feature. We will talk about different things, so on. Right now, I'm just going to click the play online button, which is in the middle, and we are going to start playing.
Okay, so currently the phone is connected to the board via Bluetooth, and we will be sending challenge to each other.
And look at this. So there are three things in the app. The first of all, let me tell you how to download the app. If you're an Android user, go to the Play Store, and if you are using Apple or iPhone, then you have to go to App Store and download. App name is Square Off. And after downloading, you have to register with your email ID. And if you have Word, you can just make the registration, put the key so that you're officially registered. After that, you have like options to connect your chess.com account or the Leeches account. And if you don't have, no problem, you can just play on the Square Off application. Yes. So there are three types basically. Chess.com पे खेल सकते हैं आप, Leeches पे खेल सकते हैं, and apart from that, you can play with the people who are having this board Square Off. So right now we are going to try for the first time to play on the Square Off application. Yes. So I'm just going to challenge Rucha because I already added her as a friend. Yes.
Okay. So here, this is the first of a kind stream, guys, where we are going to have OTB experience online. And this is very, very, and very unique, I have to say, because I don't think anybody has this experience of playing OTB online We are making best of the both worlds of online chess and OTP here.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
here's
shall
Rucha,
we?
guys. Yeah.
Can you send me a challenge?
Yeah. What time control you would like? 30 plus
Send a
50
bigger
is
time
fine.
control so we can also talk at the same time. Maybe 30
All right.
minutes.
By the way, do you know what mistake we have made? Or we have done?
Sorry.
Both of us we have set white on from our side. So, but one will have to play from the black side.
Oh, you also have white on your side, yeah?
Yeah, because I've kept my like I'm charging the board so that okay, but doesn't matter. Tell me which color you want.
Yes. So,
Or let's
okay.
just square up decide. Okay, that no, this option is not there. You have to select white or black when you're playing a friend.
So, will you send me a challenge?
Yeah, but with okay, I'll make you white.
It's
Because
okay.
you're showing the
Any
board.
is fine. We are going to play several games, so we will just change colors.
Okay, so yeah, 30 plus 10 seconds. Let's square off. So I have sent a challenge, guys, to Rucha here, and she'll be once she accepts, we can start playing. Let me see if everything is okay in the in the chat. Shout out to the people who have joined. So we have Sharmaji, Paramount, just for fun. Harshit, I'm good. How are you? He's asking, how are you, Rucha?
I'm well, and I'm very excited about this. So this is currently what is shown in the application. I know you can't see it. It's the chessboard. And also we have the timers, chess clock right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am playing white. And also don't forget we have a stand for the phone to keep it right here, so that we can check the time during the game.
Yeah, I think the game has started, right? If I make a move.
Okay.
And okay, I think the game has started. We can already LEDs are there. So okay, let's start playing. So
okay, I'm white.
I played
So
something.
you're white. You're white.
I'm white. How
Yes,
come?
you played the first move,
Sorry.
knight f3.
Yeah, I played
Okay.
F3. Yeah.
So
it
now you
happened.
see, I don't have to look at the app on my board. It eliminates the light. Knight f3. Okay.
Or maybe we have to zoom and show them that how the LEDs are blinking, because it's very small. It's in they're white in color, and the color of the board is also white, and the camera is a bit far, so maybe they are not visible on the stream, right? Guys?
Okay, let's do one thing. Make a move. Maybe I will turn off the lights. Maybe that ensures.
Oh wow, that would be great. That would be great. That would be great.
Okay, let's try.
Just played d5, and let me also make moves on the this 2D board. I completely forgot about the 2D board. So nf3, guys, d5. And now let's say, okay, I play G3.
I have a question here. Can you have the application on the PC and add the online board to OBS? So currently this is a very new, very novel application and also the concept. So right now they have an application on phone, but they are still in the phase of developing it for the browser. So once that happens, we will be able to broadcast the 2D board on the stream as well. Okay.
All right. So can you turn off the lights and so that viewers can view the magic?
Play some other move. Yeah, G3 is very far away anyway.
yeah. So okay, you made some move.
Okay.
Okay. Now, okay, I'll try to make something on the queen side, guys. I'll try to play. Let's say, okay, I play B3 is good. Okay, let's play C4. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I play C4. Okay, I played C4.
Let me show.
And now you turn off the lights. And guys, Rucha is magician. Look at her board. Look at her board. कुछ तो देखो क्या दिख रहा है. The chessboard, the square of board is saying play move pawn c2 to c4, and this is how the LEDs. Wow, she has so many lights. Rucha open the chat, guys.
So this is how it looks like on the board. Okay, so c4 is played here. All right, so my move.
Guys, do hit like if you have enjoyed this feature.
Very, very cool, right? Very, very cool. This is like a very different experience and definitely next level. This is taking chess to next level.
I'm enjoying it. Like,
okay, come
on.
You
know what? Like the feature is so good. I mean, we are doing the stream, we are playing, and we are title players, and we also have to maintain the quality of the game, like which is very hard because we are just so enjoying and it is so exciting. But okay, we'll try to maintain the quality, and also I completely forgot about making the moves on the 2D board. So I have played. She has played nf6.
Okay.
Second move,
I
C4,
think people want that I switch off light again. I guess. Maybe no light, yeah? Only chessboard.
Maybe we can do that for castling, okay? Let's do that for the castling.
Okay, maybe a few moves I can make. Alright, guys.
Alright, so I have played something. Let's see how it looks.
Okay, maybe slightly like this. So bishop g2
Yep.
is played.
Mhm.
Alright. I play bishop e7.
Alright. So guys, these two more happened. And now I'm going to play castle. This is great.
Okay, I will turn off the light in few moves, guys. Those who are wondering.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
said
think I
black
have,
piece is
you
not
know, I
visible.
misplayed the castling here. I misplayed the castling, guys. I have to play very carefully. The castling move is very, one needs to play very carefully. Otherwise, it says illegal move. So castling is happening there or not yet?
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. It means that I have not played castling carefully because I played castling before putting bishop on e7.
Oh, you haven't played the black move yet. So
Yeah, because I added on the 2D board, so I forgot how to play on the board.
yeah, so the board is very smart and detects illegal moves, of course.
Yeah, guys, you cannot make two moves. You cannot give. You cannot play illegal, whatever it is.
I will turn off the I will turn on the light, guys. I just wanted to show the
Okay,
LED.
so
for a
I'm
minute.
playing castle.
And see, the castling light here is
Yeah.
lighted. It would be more cool when you are playing black, you know, because then you will be playing on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, she has played c5. And guys, थोड़ी देर के बाद शायद मैं भी आपको अपना बोर्ड दिखाऊं because
Yay!
तू
Yes.
मैजिक रुचा कर रही हो, मुझे भी करने का मन कर रहा है अब.
Come on, you
I
have
have
to.
not prepared for that much setup, but I do have jugaad as usual.
Like we don't
Stay tuned
mind the
for that.
setup. We don't want we don't mind it's professional or not. We just want to see the board. Come on.
You want right now or you want later, guys? Let me know in the chat box. Until then, I'll make c5 on 3D and 2D board.
Okay. So c5 is here. And meanwhile, Nuber, maybe can you show your phone? How is it going on the application?
Okay, cool. So guys, this is, but I'm using the green screen, so I'm not sure how it will look like. So guys,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
how the square of application looks like. And if I can zoom in now. So
Yeah, we can
zoom in,
actually see.
guys.
We can actually see. Yes.
Yeah, or I will have to turn off the green
No,
screen.
it's
and
okay.
then
Your turn.
it's visible. Yeah, it's visible. So this is how, guys, it looks like on the square of application. And above this, there is a timer, okay? Which we will not reveal right now, how much time we are having.
Yes.
Because we don't play for flag. We don't play to flag each other.
Okay.
So c5 is on the board.
c5 is
Okay,
played. White
guys.
to play.
And if I'm not wrong, this is the favorite opening of Rucha, which she plays from white side. But now she has to play this from black. Provided that I play d4 at some point.
So if he plays d4, we will be in one of my favorite openings, which is the Catalan, one of the very popular openings for white. Otherwise, if white plays d3 or b3, we are in the English, like the Reti system here.
Yeah, we will be in the English or some kind of a Reti or something. And my chat is requesting if you can put your mic a little bit closer, that will be better because your voice is still low. I don't know why.
How about that?
Yeah, it's better now. It's better. It's better for sure. And let's continue. So c5 ke baad, chat, as she's expert in this line, I'm going to have some changes. I'm gonna take her pawn on d5.
Okay.
And I think I've
you know,
played this
Nuber,
one
what we
correctly.
should do after this game, after we finish this game, we should do one thing: your chat versus my chat. How about it?
Oh, that will be crazy.
Okay.
That will be crazy.
How about that? Your chat versus my chat. Okay, whatever
Yeah.
the moves are
Come on,
suggested
guys.
in the
Come on,
chat.
guys. दोस्तों बुला लो title players को, अपने moderators को बुला लो सबको.
What we will do, you know? Okay, we will do one thing. People in the chat can suggest the moves, and we can pick any one out of. Okay.
All right, majority means
After
just
this game,
we'll
we'll do that.
select that move.
Okay. Come on. So, did you play after c5?
Yeah, I played cd5.
Yeah, I can see.
But
that.
having your pawn. Yeah. LED is coming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, after this game, get ready. It is going to be a chat war. It is going to be a chat war. Team Nuber versus Team Ruchas. Let's go.
This is,
And that is going to be war, okay? This is a friendly game, but that is going to be a war.
oh no. We were not prepared for this. And that's the novelty, she's playing right now. So she played e into d5. I'm making on the board, and so look, guys, I've captured my pawn with her pawn, and now I decided to play a very simple and calm d4.
So d4 is here. That means now we are going into the zone of Catalan. I'm just gonna make my king safe. So let's go castling. Let's go castling.
And guys, look, this is having the magnetic sensor. So if I, they're just running away from each other. And it's just, I'm not doing this. They're just running away from each other. But if I take some other piece, okay, we will, when some pieces will get exchanged, we will reveal that. What happens?
Come on. This is like a warm-up for the real battle. Like, peace before the war. Calm before the storm.
Okay. So she has played castle. Okay. And I decided to play knight c3.
Okay.
She had decided
c4 here.
C4 on the board, guys.
Yes, c4 on the board.
C4 on the board. My chat be like, Nubair bhai, your stream is on delay. How you will play chat versus chat? Your stream is like a little bit ahead. But guys, we will manage. We will do something. We have enough time. We have enough increment. We will manage this. But I need your support for this. So c4, guys. Now the point is how to get rid of the c4 pawn. I'm thinking just to play b3 and change pieces, because I want to show you some magic which happens with these pawns. Wow. These are white and black pawns. Let's see when two white pawns comes together, what happens.
You are showing magic off the board, okay. I was thinking, what is happening here? b3 is such an innocent move. What is happening here?
Yeah. All right.
I will capture.
Before b3 happened.
So c capture b3.
So, and one needs to be very careful while taking this. So I need to first touch the c4 pawn as per the rules. So look, I touch the c4 pawn. Then I take I have to lift the b3 pawn, and then I have to play moves like almost beginner by lifting both the pieces.
Chat is looking forward for our chat war. Okay.
So c into b3, a into b3 happened. So I need to play a2 into b3, and I have captured the second black pawn. So as Rucha.
So here we go. A capture b3. So now time to develop the queen side. So I will go with knight.
Look at this. They're running away from each other. They're not attracting. Even two white pawns, they're not attracting, guys. They're running away from each other. They are running away from each other. But they are getting stuck to my laptop. It shows they have a strong magnet. So she has played knight c6. Let's make knight c6 on the board.
Okay.
All right.
So, guys, by the way, get prepared for chat war. And for that, I will also get a chessboard 2D so that everybody can follow the game. After this game, I will get a 2D board as well, guys.
All right. Let me do one thing. Give me a moment.
Yes, Vishal, that is also possible. But it will take time, right? To make a poll for every single move. It's possible, yes. Maybe
it's possible, but it's a little bit tedious.
So what we decided is that let the chat guess. We can choose majority, or we can just pick any one of them.
Yeah. So knight e5 is on the board. Or we can also do, for example, let's say you are playing a game on, let's say, chess.com or Lichess, and I'll be commenting on it. We can also do this way.
Okay, so 95. Nubair getting very aggressive in the center.
Yeah, because my chat is asking for desi attack. They want me to attack, do something, though it's not possible in current situation. So I need to get active. I need to do something. And I'm going for it. And Bishop was having tough time sitting on g2. He has put mask on his face with this knight. So, and So it's 2022 now, and I just
Yes.
wanted to give some air to my
I just want to see what
bishop.
Nobel does, so I'm just waiting. I'm just like, okay, I will develop my pieces. Let's see what you got.
Guys, she ignores us. What is this? She ignores our plan. This is not fair. This is not fair. So she has played bishop to f5, and now guys, let's focus. Enough. Now let's try to find some good move. How we can attack in this position? How? That is the question. Okay, guys, we need to go active. We need to, she's just developing her pieces. She's just developing her pieces. But let's get more aggressive.
Yes, thank you for the
I think
gift. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, guys, let's go active.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Take 2 minutes because it's tough move. Your pawn is hanging on d5.
Okay, just give me just a moment.
Sure.
I will get a 2D board on my stream as
Or else
well.
you can watch my stream if you just want a good view of 2D board.
No, but we will need it for chat war for next game.
All right.
Okay, so this is the board. It's on your face. Let me get it away somewhere.
Okay. Until then, I will do some more experiments here.
Maybe here. Okay, so quickly tell me the game from the beginning.
By the way, bishop g5 is appearing on your board or not yet?
No, Bear, can you tell me the game moves very quickly?
It's nf3, d5, g3, nf6, c4, e6.
Wait, g3?
Bishop g2, bishop e7. Just play Catalan.
Knight f3, d5, g3, knight f6.
nf6.
c4.
Yeah. c4, yep.
e6.
e6, bishop g2. I guess you played bishop e7 then.
Castling.
Castling, you chose c5.
Castling then.
No, castling you chose c5 I guess first.
Okay, c5. Then
cd, ed.
CD, ed.
d4.
d4. I played castling. Knight
Castle,
c3.
yes, knight c3.
c4.
c4.
b3.
cb, ab.
b3. Knight c6.
Castle, knight e5, bishop f5, and bishop to g5.
All right, there we have it. Bishop g5.
All right.
Oh, so he's going after my d5 pawn, guys. He's going after my d5 pawn. That's not good.
Thank you, Abhijit. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Anand.
Okay, I'm going to be also taking inspiration and going for something interesting, starting with knight e4.
Knight e4. Guys, she wants what? I'm trying to make a piece here, but she wants what? She wants to trade pieces.
I don't think playing knight e5 and bishop g5 is certainly calling for peace,
Okay, guys. Guys, basically what she said is, I don't want to go back. She didn't like bishop going back to e6. And that's why she wants a fight, she wants a war for no reason.
Yes.
But we will react peacefully. Knight e4. So what she wants? She wants to get my horse and the bishop at the same time.
Horse, Nuber, horse. How many years are you playing chess? And what is this? I'm so tilted.
For a change, because you attack my two pieces. Knight which is on e5, and the guy which is not active, I call them horse. Knight on c3 is not doing much. So guys, she has attacked my knight. She has attacked my horse with knight. So now we have option to take her horse.
Look at the knight in the center. Look at those knights.
Guys, it's temporary.
Very interesting.
Believe me, it's temporary.
Very interesting setup.
But guys, okay, she's trying to trick us. She's, let's focus, guys. So what are the options? Knight e4, bishop into e7, knight c6. We have three possible captures. What do you think? Which option is the best? Let me know in the chat. This is just a trial run for the upcoming chat war, which is going to come.
Come on, guys. And by the way, in my chat, be ready, guys. Next, we have to do this, okay? This is gonna be.
What do you think? We should take the knight, or we should take the horsey, or we should take the bishop? We have three options. Just don't tail bishop into e4. If you tail that move, I'll just give you timeout.
Bishop e4 and
you can tail any move. You can tail h4. You can blunder knight on c3, but you cannot tail bishop into e4. So except that, tell me any move.
You can blunder this knight on c3.
So guys, let's get rid of our horse and take a knight. I like knight into e4. Oh shit, but I have to first lift my horse and then your knight.
Okay, so
Guys, this knight is
going
out.
to play knight capture e4.
Yeah.
So now I have a lot of options available here. So which capture shall we go with, guys? And this is a friendly game. You can tell the moves in the chat, no problem.
Yes, guys, it's a friendly game. However, the rating will be changed on the square of app.
For now, it's okay. Hello, James Plunder Badur in the chat. And okay, which piece shall we capture? Which piece shall we capture? E5, G5, or E4?
If Madhur is there in the chat, I would like to congratulate him because he played a very nice game in the Arena Kings finals. It was a very crazy game we played, and it was very wild, but he managed to win in the end. So I like that game, the way he finished.
Mm-hmm. Like your game against him?
Yeah, a game, yeah. And chess.com made a meme on it that I made a pre-move blunder, which is true, but he was actually better.
Oh no. Okay, meanwhile, I'm still thinking, where shall I capture? Where shall I capture?
Okay, I think if Super Grandmaster in the chat, maybe he can help you. And
yes, don't leave, guys.
Because he always tricks me.
We have GM Badur, we have GM Levante here. Don't go, guys. We need your help in the next war.
Guys, where is our stockfish in the chat? We need stockfish in the chat.
No fish. No fish allowed.
No fish allowed. Okay, guys. Tell me which is your favorite engine. Let me know. Just let's have some.
No fish allowed.
Let's
only vegetarian games today. Alright, so played.
Hello, Ashish.
Bishop capture e4.
So guys, she plays bishop captures e4. Okay. And now, guys, again we have three options. Take the horse and take the two bishops. And this is again a difficult situation to choose from. And guys, whatever we play, she'll just take the same piece. So it's really a difficult situation. Or maybe it will just transpose. We take c6, we take e7. I don't know how it will happen. But let's give her a chance. Let's give her options. Let's take the bishop on e7 with our bishop. Okay, guys, so I did it in the wrong way. I need to first take my bishop, then lift the bishop, and then make a move. Otherwise, the move will not happen.
Wait, I have to do it again, I guess.
Oh shit! I think something is wrong here. Bishop, my app is saying go back to f5. Okay, I think I have made lots of illegal moves.
Yeah, this is first time, yeah. So we are trying out.
Okay, so first this bishop I lift. I take on e4. Okay, so knight is out. Now, okay, what? It's not accepting. Who has made the illegal move? You or me?
I played bishop e4.
But why is it asking me to go back?
Maybe try again.
Okay, I'll try.
I see in app. I see my move is not registered yet.
Okay. Your move is bishop into e4, right?
Yeah, bishop e4.
Yeah, so guys, it's her, it's not me. It's her who has made the illegal move.
But
and unnecessarily I'm suffering here.
we still are very new to this, guys. And here it's like board is smart, but we are not smart enough to keep up with it.
Yeah, guys, what we have habit is like, for example, there are two knights. Okay, this knight is on c3 and the other one is on e4. So what we do is we directly lift the e4 knight and then we put this knight on e4. But what square off says, if you want to play knight c3 into e4, first you lift the white knight, the piece you want to move, and then you lift the second knight. You have to lift both the knights from the square, which means then the sensor will detect that the pieces has been moved, and then you have to put the first knight which you have made the capture with on e4 or
so
whatever
it is
square.
Like on the board we have this rule of touch to play. So on this board also something similar is here. That is, if we touch a piece and we touch the square, we have to play it. We cannot
Okay,
change
let me
the move.
simplify it and explain them. So guys, what happens is, what is the difference between a square off and over the board play is, so basically when we touch the piece, I'm talking about touch the piece, not lift the piece. When we touch the piece over the board events, we have to play the piece. But on the square of board, if you touch the piece, you don't have to play it. But if you lift the piece, you have to play it. So this is the first difference. And when you touch the square, even if you are sliding, let's say if you are sliding and you touch the square, then you have to place on the same square. You cannot then change the square. So just put your piece directly on the square where you want to make it. And once it's done, the move has been completed.
Yes. Okay. So by the way, Nuber, I'm very psyched about the chat war. So how about we call this a peace and go into the war?
We can go for it, but what about this? We had a good position. We have better structure.
I offer you draw here.
Okay, guys. Shall we give draw to Rucha?
Okay, first,
because we will also need some help in the chat board from her
like
side.
when we in India, when we play cricket, like gully cricket, it's like first trial ball hota hai na, to aisa hai ye game, trial game. Now we are ready for the match.
All right, chat. Let's call it off. Let's offer a draw, and how we do that? Can you show? Or okay, yeah, okay, fine. But before we do that, before we shake hands, let me show you how we can offer a draw on the application. So this is the board. Okay, cool. And there's this button of turning it off. But turning it off doesn't mean resign. So I click on this, and there are now two options: resign the game or offer a draw. So I propose a draw. So now I propose a draw to Rucha, and she needs to accept. And guys, now let's look at this. This is coming on the screen. The draw offer has been made. Wait a sec. Come on, my camera. Come on, my camera.
Okay, it's a draw.
It's a draw. I need to accept. And once I click accept, it's done.
Yes.
And then this comes that you have made a draw. And I have get 200 coins for drawing this game because this is my third game on the Square of application. So let me talk about the rewards. So every single game you play or you make some points or you win, you get some rewards. You get some coins. Sometimes you get diamonds. Also, there are some tournaments which you can play on the app. More we will talk after the chat war.
Okay, guys. Let's get ready, guys. So chat versus chat. So guys, be prepared. We are going to face Nuber in a chat. Nuber's chat in the chat war. And shall we restart?
Yeah, I restart, but let me tell you this, that guys, my rating was slightly higher than Rucha's rating. So I have lost 50 points. And for no reason, for making illegal moves, she has gained 50 points. So guys, justice.
And let me tell you guys behind the scene, okay? So we were doing trial yesterday. And yesterday we were playing off game. And Nuber was like, कि मुझे जीतने दे, मुझे mate करना, देखना है कैसे होता है mate. And that is how we got the rating. So that is
and
what
about the game I played with the random people on Square Off before the trial?
So when we were making a trial, Nuber was like, I want to see how it looks like to give a checkmate. And then I make some bad moves and he wins, and that's how he gets the rating points higher than me on this app. So secret is revealed.
All right, guys, fine. Guys, let's do it again. Let's repeat the history. Today also we need to checkmate her. But it's not going to be easy because there will be her supporters on Twitch जो उन्हें अच्छे मूव सजेस्ट करने वाले हैं. तो आप भी तैयार हो जाओ. अगर आप सो रहे हैं थोड़ा जाग जाओ, अपना बोर्ड लगाओ और मेरे साथ खेलो. हमारी टीम रहेगी दोस्तों. It's going to be Team Nuber versus Team Rucha, the new game and the Square Off. So guys, let me do one small boomer. For example, now I click a rematch here, and I do let's Square Off. And now the point is the Rucha has set up the board, but I haven't yet. So it will ask me to set up the board.
All right.
Can you accept the challenge, please?
Yes. Okay.
And guys, let me show you a few things. So
you haven't set up the board. Please set up the board.
Yeah, look at this. So it's showing me you haven't set up the board, and basically the Square Off app is teaching me that how to set up the board.
Okay.
So
let's do it.
let me give them Okay,
Alright,
okay.
so my
Look at
board
this.
is
This is crazy. This is
refreshed.
crazy. This is crazy.
Both over the
I
board.
think I'll maybe show them how does it actually looks like. So let me
You
just
have a
do this
virtual background.
quickly.
तुम तो गायब हो गए पूरे.
Yeah. Because I want to show the board. Wait a sec. How can I do that? Okay. Yes. Oops. So guys, this
Yes.
is how the board looks like.
Yes,
Okay.
perfect. So this is
Forget
how
about the
he's
setup.
actually playing
And
on the
basically, look at
chessboard
this
as
LED
well.
lights, which are. Oops. I'm too bad with this.
No, you're doing great. We can see the
So
board.
they are saying
We can see the
basically,
board.
put your pieces on the square. These LED lights are blinking here. You can see. So here's the camera. I need to show like this. Look at this. They are saying set up the board, and let me just set up the board, and I will. Oops. Properly. And oops. Yeah. So this is how it looks like.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
this looks good. But now you cannot see me. Okay. Until and unless I go and sit on this chair. All right. But still you cannot see my face.
So like this is the real experience, guys. So I have a board. I'm playing.
Guys, now we are streaming. We are playing over the board game, but I'm not at the computer screen. I'm just sitting at different table, not different table, but different chair, and I'm just gonna put on the pieces on the board. So this is how it looks like. And once I set up the board, the message will come on the app that you are ready to go and you can start playing.
Yes.
I just wanted to show you that app also teaches you how to set up the board. If you're completely newbie or completely new, you don't know where to put your king and the queen, how to show that. So if you by mistakenly put your king on D1 and queen on E1, the app will say that you need to still learn how to set up pieces before start playing.
Yes.
So this is how it looks like, and
okay. So we still don't know the color. So
and the game automatically starts. Look at this. This is the magic. Automatically, guys. I didn't touch the phone. You can see my phone. It's here. You can see my phone. It's here. The game automatically started. And look at this. We are playing 30 minutes. And this is how it looks like.
Okay. So you are white?
Unfortunately, I'm white again.
Unfortunately. Okay, guys. We are black. We are playing black, guys. So let's wait for his move.
So let me see what my chat is saying from here.
By the way, do you have the timer? I think it's gone because the request was... you have to accept in 3 minutes only. So maybe we have
I have to make a move basically, right?
No. I can't see the timer. Maybe we have to rematch again.
Okay, I'll make a move just like this.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Now I can see.
Yeah. And my chat be like, आप दोनों इंडिया से हो और आप हिंदी में क्यों नहीं बात कर रहे?
Okay, guys. D4 on the board.
Hello, guys. Here I am.
D4 on the board. Just write the black's move in the chat. That's it. So just write one move at a time. Black's move. So let me actually play here. D4 on the board.
If I can improve the camera, that would be great.
We are black.
I'm really bad at it.
Guys, suggestion is in the chat. Okay, knight f6 is the suggestion. So we go knight f6.
So what you just played?
Knight f6.
F6. Guys, look at this. Actually, there's no need to show two boards. Or there's need. Wait, I need to see the chat. So I think it's too much. I have to handle 2D board. I have to play on the board. I have to see the chat. So I'll come back to my original seat in a moment. Until then, let me know what I should play as a white after D4 and F6.
Okay, so D4 and F6.
Chat, let me know what we should play. Second move. क्या खेले हम बताइए मुझे. तब तक मैं अपने ओरिजिनल जगह पे बस आ जाता हूँ और दोस्तों अपना पुराना सेटअप को जिंदा कर देता हूँ. Because we need that.
We are black, so only suggest black moves. White they will play.
Yep.
From white. And the opposite in Nuber's chat.
Yeah. By the way, give me a moment. I am fixing my camera.
Free move.
Give me a moment. Until then, my chat will reply what I should play as a white in the previous position.
Yeah. So we have D4 and knight f6. Guys, decide what should be your next move.
Yeah, and here we go, guys. I'm back at the camp.
Yeah, but he's still playing on the board. All right. Okay, go. Your turn.
So guys, here we go. And my chat has said me to play what? Chat has asked me to play c4. One guy was also asking for bunker, but guys, we don't do that against idle player. We respect.
And we started with d4, so. All
Yeah,
right.
we have different definition of bronc cloud. Like even if you play d4, we go king d2 next move. So we just want our king out.
So we have e5, c5. Okay, what other options do we
How
have
many people
in
are
the
watching
chat?
this from Hungary, guys? E5, literally, you want to play e5 or it's not yet?
Well, we haven't decided yet. We have a lot of
Okay, you
options
have
here.
decided. It's just a suggestion,
Okay.
guys. So if they play e6, let me know. If they play e5, let me know in the chat what we
Okay,
should play
e6 is
next.
majority, so I'm going to go with e6.
Yeah,
E6.
guys, they are playing like grandmasters. So how we should play? E6 is on the board. All right.
So right now we are like the hand. The chat is the brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can we do one thing? My chat is still complaining that your voice is low. So can you?
Okay.
We can do one thing. Maybe we can. You can mute on, let's say, Zoom and just make a WhatsApp call.
No, that is very difficult. I have also app going on my phone. I will try to speak loud. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. But you need to come nearer to the mic and speak.
Okay.
That's why one should use this headphone. So wherever you go,
like this.
Yeah.
All right.
I realized this in Arena Kicks because I was using a 2-cam setup and my mic was the secondary camera, unfortunately, and that I understood that and I learned from that. Then I started doing this. So wherever I go,
learned hard way.
So a6 on the board, guys. Now what we should play as white. We need to be quick. The timer is running. And we have SG in the chat who has created Moo Logger for my channel, and he's crying in the corner because we are not using that system. He has developed the Moo Logger.
Okay, so go play next.
But shout out to Mr. SG. Thank you, Vishal, for being with us, and thanks all of you guys for your understanding. My chat be like play NC3.
Okay, go for it.
But we are waiting for all people to vote.
What happened?
Just waiting. Or shall I make a move? Okay, I'll go NC3. Okay, fine. Let's go NC3.
All right, knight c3 on the board, guys. What next?
Yeah, knight c3 on the board. Okay. Knight c3 on the board. So, okay.
Yeah, we are playing with black. Even though my board is faced this side, we are playing from black. Yeah, we are playing against other chat. Yes, that's right. Okay, what shall we go next?
And what is opening this call? Let me know in the chat box quickly.
Okay, so Grandmaster Tranquilizer wants me to go h5, so I'm gonna go with him.
h5, really? Guys, they are doing this attack in wrong position. How should we punish them? He has just played h7 to h5 and that's insane.
h5 on the board. We have a very, very interesting position already here.
h5 on the board. Oh my god.
Leaf Purchase in the chat says, I'm so excited, I want to play from both sides, black and white.
My chat like, no need to punish her, just play h4. but wait a sec. I'll wait for the audience poll.
So Nuber, you can only pick up a move from the chat, okay? You can't play anything else.
Guys, please, give good votes in chat, okay?
Yeah.
At least one more should be, playable, okay?
You can
so h4 is definitely playable.
You can only pick from the chat. That's it.
Okay, chat will be like, we go h4.
You have to pick any from the chat. It's up to you.
Chat मतलब बोले कि punish करो या ना करो, बेइज्जती हम बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे. But now we have some decent chess in chat. They said bishop g5, but we have decided to play h4, so we are going with h4. We are not cheating this. We play fair.
h4. Right.
So nf3 was good move, yes. So we go h4, boys.
Is here. All right, what to go next, guys? Think a bit now.
Guys, think a bit. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. Trust me.
Think and play. We are actually, a very good opposition right now.
Yeah. Game is very interesting. I've never played, this person before in my life.
Okay, so I have two options. Any other option? What are you doing, Trank? He's suggesting a5, but I'm going to wait for some other options.
A5 मतलब अरे उनको बता दो हमारी रेटिंग कितनी है यार.
Okay, I have another option suggesting c5.
And we have one person in the chat, Gaurav, who says, please play a serious game.
Yes, we are definitely playing seriously, guys. Okay, c5 on the board.
Wait, what I can do for your voice?
Still not better?
No, they're like, it's hardly listenable.
You have to check from OBS or Zoom, because on my stream it's perfect. No
Okay,
problem.
Zoom, there's some kind of audio or what?
Yeah, Zoom you can check audio settings.
Okay.
And there you can increase it.
Okay. Okay, now I increase to the max. Chat, अभी बताओ कैसी आ रही है आवाज? And guys, and we have some people in the chat who 7 to 20 IQ. So what they are doing, for your voice, they are watching your stream as well.
Okay.
To properly understand what you are saying.
Perfect.
And they are also watching the stream. How many ऐसे लोग हैं जो आपके चैट में जो मेरी स्ट्रीम भी देख रहे हैं और आपकी चैट में भी है?
बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं.
How many people are there who's watching like both the streams?
Okay, by the way, guys, c5 on the board. So
it's good now. It's good now. Guys, Rucha open the chat again.
Here also there are some viewers who are on both the streams at the same time.
But मेरे कान फुट रहे अभी. Fine. Okay, fine, guys. Okay.
नहीं तो स्ट्रीम का आवाज बढ़ाना और तेरा वॉल्यूम कंप्यूटर का कम रखना.
अरे मेरा स्ट्रीम का वॉल्यूम फुल ही है यार. Okay.
तू हैंडल कर वो टेक्निकल तू हैंडल कर. अभी यहाँ पे मुंह खेलेंगे.
Okay, क्या खेलेंगे आप बताइए. एक मिनट मेरा आवाज तो आ रहा है ना. आ रहा है. Okay. H4, it's your move, right? You played C5. My bad.
Yeah,
guys,
C5.
she has played C5.
Yes.
And now it's our turn with 25 minutes to go. C5, guys. So she has mixed Benoni and with some Desi attack. And I don't know what it is called. Guys, name this opening, please.
देसी अटैक तो नहीं है ये.
देसी अटैक तो नहीं है. मतलब वो अभी क्या मतलब इसका पूरा पंचायत हो गया है पोजीशन.
H5 तो ठीक है. H4 काउंटर देसी अटैक है.
It's not counter this attack. It's just it's just basically a revenge.
Okay, come on.
Nothing
C5.
else.
Now
Okay, C5.
we are
D5
mixing Benoni. Come on.
Okay, guys, one more vote and we go the same move.
Yes, brave pawn. Come on.
And name this opening, please. Name this opening, please. Majority is like play bishop g5, but guys, I like d5. I like the move of Gaurav because he's the person who's serious. Who said play serious game. So guys, remember if you have played d4 in any time in your life in chess, and your opponents react with c5, and you have option to play d5, always do it. Always. Just remember this trick. This is a क्या बोलते हैं trick or a hint. So it's a rule. So when your opponent plays Benoni type position move, just react c5 with d5 because you gain central control, and make sure that you don't lose pawn on d5. Here I have like three supporters: c4, knight on c3, on queen on d1. She has two attackers: e6 and knight f6. So we have three attackers, three defenders, and two attackers. So d5 is safe, and this is how you calculate in chess.
So d5 on the board. What to do next, guys? So I think we have a lot of Benoni players in our chat. So how to react to d5?
Chat be like it's RD Tedi opening. They have named it.
क्या?
RD Tedi opening. RD Tedi. Ada Teda. Veda Vakada. So,
Okay, guys, d5. What do we do? All right, so I have one suggestion too. What else? Come on, majority, guys.
Gaurav
Think
भी like
and
you
tell
made
me.
my thanks for he's like thanks कि तुमने मेरी मुंह खेली तुम serious हो गए. But Gaurav, this was the last time I played your move.
अरे यार, I have so many moves, but everybody is suggesting different moves. Come on, majority चाहिए मुझे.
Then there's a Manoj Kumar who says this is called Moji opening. Wow, what is this? Man Moji.
So we have d6, b5. So I think b5 we have more votes. b5, are you
What?
sure? Are you
B5,
sure?
guys, what? Get your basics clear. When to play Benko and when not. Those who are suggesting B5. It's a free pawn. I told you, I explained we have 3 defenders and 2 attackers. So even if I, क्या बोलते हैं?
What shall we do, chat? What shall we
Change
do?
the direction. Even if I just, divert one of my army from defending to attack, still I'll be having 2 defenders.
No, okay, ed5 we have votes for ed5.
Chat be like, that is Sasta Benko.
Okay, ed5 is played.
ed5 guys, simple move. What we play? We primo always, yeah, in Benoni. What we primo? Quick.
Okay, we will play solid, guys. We will play solid. GM Frank says b5 was theory, which I have never seen. Okay, we already played.
B5 is on the board.
We already played the move, so e capture d5 is played. Let's play solid, guys. Don't put pressure on my heart.
Okay, so
C capture d5 is played.
And ये सब करते हुए दोस्तों हमें एक चीज का ख्याल रखना है कि जब हम कैप्चर करें तो इलीगल मूव ना करें. The most difficult part while streaming and playing on the Square of application and the board. Basically, we don't need app once the game starts. So I have played ed5 and it's your move, right?
Yeah. So what shall we go, guys?
Guys, we are doing good. So far, all good.
Okay, so everybody goes with the same move this time. Like first time I'm having a unanimous decision, So
okay.
Let's go d6.
Okay, guys, d6, and with that move, she closes her one bishop, but opens another one. White to play.
If we did not have h4 h5, we would be in one of the main lines here. But with addition of h4 h5, we have to tweak our lines, variations.
And I have one mod, who's always is there, Paramount, and he'll be like, मैं आज चुपचाप देखूंगा, मैं कोई गंदी मूव सजेस्ट नहीं करूंगा, because मेरा आज जॉब खतरे में है. So we have all kind of people, lovely people out there.
Okay, so d6 is here.
And my chat is thinking they need some time to decide.
Of course. Let's not rush them.
Guys, be quick.
Frank, if you're going to suggest b5, you have to stay until the end of the game and not leave after a few moves.
They said bishop to f4. Now I'm playing the first suggestion, which was coming. So Vishal says bishop. No, not Vishal. Who was bishop for? Jasprit. Guys, आज Jasprit का दिन है दोस्तों. Bumrah took 5 wickets, and here Jasprit is saying bishop f4. So we cannot play the moves.
Yes. Okay, guys. Bishop f4. What next?
Bishop f4. What next? It's black to play. And guys, तब तक आप प्लान बनाओ कि हम white से क्या करेंगे. Let's see how many Mumbai Indians fans are there in the chat.
Yes, of course, do say. Don't hold back, guys. Whatever suggestions you have, go again.
So
I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait for another idea.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. We have b5, knight d7, bishop e7.
Okay, my chat is making plan. That's what one. Before you play a move, they are premoing e4 and f3.
Okay, I have actually more votes for b5, so I am going to go with b5.
What is this going on, chat?
Yeah.
b5.
We have
मतलब
Frank and Sanjay suggesting b5, so that means I have to go. I hope you have thought this through, guys. I hope you have thought this through, and I'm going to trust you with this one and go b5.
you trust them. That's completely fine. But I'm thinking whether Naka rated you or what.
What?
Nakamura. This is Nakamura chat. The way they are playing.
Yeah.
सब कुछ आड़ा टेढ़ा. Nothing is normal.
Come on, let's.
Once h5, once b5. मतलब क्या? हमें क्या
Okay, अभी जिसने b5 बोला है chat में, the ones who have suggested b5, you are not allowed to go until this game is over. Okay, you are not allowed to go. Otherwise, ban, instant ban.
This is very good decision.
Yeah.
I like this. b5. Hey?
Absolutely, we are black. Only black moves. Suggest black moves.
Okay, guys, what we should do? Shall we take the pawn or not? To be or not to be? क्या करें हम बताइए. Arshit be like free है मार दो. Knight into b5. What else? What else?
Try. By the way, just want to let you know that this move was suggested by a grandmaster in the chat. So be careful.
No fear. We decided to take the b5 pawn with our horsey.
All right, knight b5.
Knight b5. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Okay, let's have a follow-up, guys. Let's have a follow-up here.
There are days when we sacrifice, we go wild, and there are days there we eat anything and digest.
Okay, of course we are going to go with.
Guys, which today we have to digest. देख लो अच्छे से. मैग्नेटिक सेंसर भी है और काफी सुंदर है. छोटा है लेकिन पावरफुल है. And guys, beep. Queen f5 check on the board.
Yes, come on.
Did I just blunder knight?
Yes, queen a5 has to be the follow-up, so everybody suggested queen a5. There was queen b6, but queen a5 has to be played if we are going to sacrifice the pawn.
Alright guys, how to defend the check? Let me know quickly in the chat. When I look at this question, everything is fine except the h4, h5 pawns.
Yes. What are these guys doing here?
N3, everyone in the chat, N3, save the knight.
Okay, very logical.
Okay,
so we
let's
have
move.
knight c3. Now what next?
Design.
Okay guys, let's think. Now knight c3 on the board. How shall we continue? And
who's that GM? बताओ कौन है वो? जिसको आज हम हरा के कुछ हासिल करेंगे.
Okay, we have two moves, bishop e7, bishop b7. Let's have some more votes, guys. Think and tell me, which bishop shall we go with?
And तुम बताओगे नहीं बताओ. मेरी चैट बोल रही है आपके चैट पे ग्रैंड मास्टर अभिष मैथ्यू आ गए.
Okay, come on. This is gonna.
Those who know those.
This is getting wild. Okay. 84. Some more options, guys. Some more options in the chat. Okay, we have more votes for bishop e7 so far. So I think I will go with the safe bishop e7.
And we had very nice comment by Mr. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but it is Mant Ansing Bari, who says, knight into b5 in the spirit of greedy BD. So she has played.
No, guys, I played bishop e7 and now everybody's suggesting bishop b7. I'm sorry.
My board is already saying bishop e7.
It's already played. We can't take back.
Yeah, okay. There is no take back, okay?
There is no take back.
Just like life, no take backs. Chat, suggest me what we should play quickly. Just 8-10 move हो गए दोस्तों हम कब से stream कर रहे हैं. Be quick.
If you have any ideas, in both the chats, just write it down, write the move, because we have to choose with more words. So don't keep
F3
it inside.
position. And meanwhile, someone just asked whether it's no castling chess.
No, this we can castle, of course.
I like Harsh's plan. He says he has a very simple plan. He says play f3, make e4, and after that he says 1-0.
We'll see about it.
I like his plan. Meanwhile, Gaurav is like, you that queen a4 check, let's trade the queens off. But
Okay.
I like the people who has plans. So I go f3.
All right. So f3 on the board, guys. And now he has already told his plans, what they're going to do, guys. So let's take hints from them. So Nubia just said that they want to go f3, e4, and have this pawn chain in the center. So how do we respond to this? Okay.
Also, I have another plan, retreat bishop to d2. So I don't know whether I'll be retreating my bishop back to d2 or just pushing my pawn forward. But when I push my pawn forward, only one thing I need to take care of is that I should not slide it. Because if I slide, then the pawn will touch the e3 square and then I'll have to forcefully play e3. So we have to play like this, like ye uthaya or ye aise rakha. Don't do this, which you do on digital board while playing on square off, the thing which one should care of.
Okay, so Saba, Lucky Fritter, and Trank says bishop a6. So majority, we go bishop a6.
All right. So guys, they have decided to play bishop to a6. And looks like now our e4 is in trouble. So let me know what we still follow the same plan, or we retrieve the bishop back, or we think about Farsi to make knight. We have lots of options. Let's see how to proceed further. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear.
I thought like it's complete silence and disconnecting or whatever happened.
हमारे लोग सोच रहे हैं. We are making plans.
My chat be like, let's complete the bomb cloud, let's go king f2. And then guys, Gaurav is still in the chat, so I cannot do that. Once the Gaurav goes, then I can, then we can do such things. Jab tak Gaurav hai, we cannot disrespect the king or the chess.
And also, guys, think of your next move as well. So make your plans, not just one move, but few moves ahead, 3 moves ahead, 4 moves ahead, and make plans how to develop our rest of the pieces.
कौन है वो king f2 जिसने पहले बोला? जब से king f2 आया, everyone be like king f2 ही खेलना है.
सभी king f2 बोल रहे हैं.
There is actually no other suggestion apart from king f2. Okay, one guy said okay play e4. Okay, Arjit only said play e4. but उसके बाद भी उसको king f2 ही खेलना है. So मतलब, and he is saying I'm serious.
Clock situation, I don't know.
अगर गौरव बोल
We don't have to worry. There is a lot of time.
If I don't play king f2, chat will kill me. Because यदि गौरव ने भी बोला कि king f2 ही खेलो, I'm Hikaru fan, play king f2. Otherwise, you end the stream.
Okay, then you have no choice.
The spirit of my chat.
Alright guys, king f2 is on the board. And this is getting wild. This is getting definitely wild. So king f2, and now what to do?
Everyone be like king f2. King f2 ही खेलना है. मतलब अब क्या? मतलब okay. Guys, I played king f2 and let's see.
Vishal's comment is good. Vishal is saying that king f2 is good. हार गए तो बहाना तो चाहिए ना.
Yeah. By the way, Vishal is in your chat or my chat?
My chat. He's actually my mod, so.
He's not my mod, but he's there on my chat.
Okay.
So ऐसे कितने लोग हैं जो मतलब गद्दारी करने वाले हैं?
अरे maybe और विशाल भी होंगे ना एक.
What's his full name? My Vishal is Chaudhary.
No, here Vishal go here.
Okay, guys. So we are safe.
Yeah. गद्दार तो नहीं है. चलो.
But how about making the only subscriber only chat so that कोई नया आता है तो
But there is no question of gaddar, like Vishal is here from the beginning, and we know which team he's with. There is no even doubt about it.
All right.
Okay. Knight d7. We have castling. I see a lot of knight d7. So
And we have one serious chess player in the chat whose rating is 2000. He's saying 2000 रेटिंग होने के बाद भी आज किंग F2 खेलने का ही मन कर रहा है. भाई आपका तो नाम बता दो या ये आपका मन को दुरुस्त कर लो.
Okay, 97. So
B27. So guys, she has completed development of all the minor pieces. Apart from blundering or sacrificing a pawn, she has
blundering, no, not a blunder. It's actually a novelty, you know. This is actually a novelty.
I thought H5 was novelty, but then my chat said H4 is the one.
Okay,
Guys, now let's get serious. 97 is on the board, and now we have to really start developing our pieces and not the king. Okay, so think about our minors and the majors. And if you are just joining, we are doing a stream on Square of Board, which is the world's first smart chessboard, जो कि आप कहीं पर भी लेके जा सकते हैं. It's rollable, tournament size, and very beautiful pieces, guys. Look at them; they are very beautiful.
Yes, and also those who are joining right now, we are having a chat war going on. So Rucha's team versus Nubair team. So if you're just joining right now, feel free to suggest moves in the chat, and we are going with that. All right, so we have E4 on the board here.
And until then, Rucha's chat decide कि क्या करना है दोस्तों. मैं आपको कुछ और दिखाऊंगा. So दोस्तों बताइए मुझे, what do you think इसमें क्या होगा? Yeah, I hope you can see this.
Oh, we can't see.
Okay, now? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see. Okay, shit. Okay, let me hide something first. Guys, you have seen कि मेरे हाथ में कुछ तो है और बताइए उसमें क्या हो सकता है.
Okay, we have. Okay, guys, what moves do we have? It's our turn, by the way. So E4 is just played. We have Rook B8, Bishop F1, short castling. So far, majority for Bishop F1. Anybody else?
Okay, chat be like. Okay,
Rook
let's see.
B8, okay.
भुजिया दोस्तों भुजिया खाने का टाइम है. इसका मतलब किसको भूख लगी है, who is that person? Aditya, don't worry, I'll be giving you some extra pieces to have.
So Rook B8 or Bishop F1. Guys, we need more votes. Come on, we need more votes. Okay, so we have the decider, and we are going to go with Bishop F1.
Okay, she decided to change the pieces. Let me know quickly हम किससे मारे इस F1 के कूट को. And until then, I will do. I will reveal कि इसमें क्या है दोस्तों. क्या लगता है इसमें क्या हो सकता है दोस्तों? कच्चा बादाम, extra pieces, exchange queen. Gaurav be like, बस exchange queen करना है, just exchange queens. Everyone in the chat be like, queen takes F1. And guys, you know what? We have got something special in this. Some magic. कुछ तो है इसमें दोस्तों. So guys, even if you want queen, we can.
You know, I have the exact same board, but the way you're showing, with so much suspense, I'm also like, क्या है इसमें, क्या होगा? What is there in that?
Look at this, guys. इस पे क्वीन लिखा है दोस्तों, मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं. लिखा है, देखो. जैसे पूरा मैंने अनबॉक्स किया था, हर बोर्ड पे कुछ लिखा था. But if you watch the unboxing video, मैंने 2 क्वीन छुपा के रखे थे. पता है क्यों? Because I love them. And they are still inside the plastic. But I'll open 1 queen for you guys.
Okay, go.
Not full. So look at this. This queen is coming out. But it's still in the plastic. So we have 2 extra queens. So अगर आपका कभी मन करे 4 queen बनाने का, क्योंकि मेरा बहुत बार करता है, आप जानते होंगे.
Okay, guys, I'm going to translate something little bit here. So Nubair is saying that I have an extra queen in this set, so we are going to plan to make a promotion. So before that happens, let's just kill this one. Yeah, let him not enjoy the pleasure of having a second queen on the board. So let's go for it, guys. Hello, Harshit.
Queen to F1 is done on that. Okay, cool, guys. Bishops are off the board. And after the exchange, whether it's a good bishop or a bad bishop, they go in the same box.
A lucky fritter. Yes, he's speaking in Hindi in between. So we are speaking English and Hindi. Yeah, of course, I also know Hindi. Harshit says, opponent's king is uncastled and against the principles, we ought to explore that and punish him. And with all caps, let's punish them. Okay.
Okay. We wish you good luck.
So we have a move here, and that is rook b8.
Would be it. I like this. She's going active. She's playing very active chess. Look at what she wants.
By the way, guys, me and Uber, we speak Hindi, we speak English, and also we speak Marathi.
Yeah.
Do we have any Marathi people in the chat? Give a shout out.
Yeah. Guys, write something in Marathi, and we will reply to you in Marathi and give some. And
if we have
something
Marathi viewers, we will say something for you.
Yep,
okay,
exactly.
Continue. So rook b8 is here.
Guys, what to play? Done with the magic. Now we have to focus again. क्योंकि हमारी इतनी भी अच्छी पोजीशन नहीं है कि हम कितना भी चिल करें. We have to react to our threats.
इतनी भी अच्छी, थोड़ी भी अच्छी नहीं है.
People are suggesting knight e2, rook move. But guys, come on. Now don't tell me the plan. Tell me the move. We have to make a move. We have to make a move before the flag falls. Okay?
Hey, time चालू है.
हाँ वो तो ऐप पे चालू है हम जो देख नहीं रहे.
नहीं पर I hope nobody gets flagged and the game stops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Queen C1 वर खेळ. Okay guys. Someone said की चुकीला माफी नाही. आणि I have to play Queen C1 because he has ordered me to play that move in Marathi. So
okay,
I have no option but to play his move. There were options 23, 92 and some others. But he has ordered me to play Queen C1. And the other guy said, if you don't play that, Chukila Maafi Nahi. How we translate this in English? Rucha.
What?
Chukila Maafi Nahi.
No forgiveness for mistakes.
Okay. So guys, this was very famous dialogue from the movie The Glitch Art. And it's also a kind of a meme.
Vishal says, तुम्ही दोघे माझे आवडते streamer आहात. Thank you. Okay, Queen C1 here.
Guys, इस बात पे दोस्तों हम विशाल को क्यों ना मॉडी बना दें?
Don't steal my mods, come on.
Not your Vishal, my Vishal.
अच्छा.
मेरे पास भी विशाल है यार.
Okay, guys, Queen C1 is here. Let's think.
Guys, Vishal, you are moderator at least for today's stream. And if you remain until the end, you will be moderator until my channel is alive.
Okay, so we have knight f8. What else do we have, guys?
After Queen C1, what did you play? Wait, my 2D board is not active, right? Okay, let's activate.
It's going. Okay, guys, we need some options here. We have knight f8, we have castling. Guys, suggest some moves.
अरे माही भाई आगे वापस बहुत बढ़िया. And meanwhile, there was Doro, who is maybe it's 1253 here, but he's very serious. He's like, तुम Queen C1 तो खेल गए, सब कुछ ठीक है, pawn बचा लिया, but who will care about that rook on A1? How it will come out? He's like, rook फंस जाएगा. You are careless again.
Okay, we have knight f8. Anybody else? I'm going to play knight f8. If you want to change it, please say right now.
And right now, the most happiest person is Vishal. And he commits that एक number आपण शेवटपर्यंत राहणार म्हणजे राहणार. धन्यवाद.
Okay, knight f8. We have all the votes.
Knight f8, guys. They are manuring their pieces without castling. Is it a good thing or not?
You are judging my position on castling where your king is on f2.
Actually, half of the game I don't castle.
You're judging that I can't. I'm delaying my castling when your own king is on f2. Cool.
This is how we do. Alright, chat. First, guys, let's talk about the moves, and then उसके बाद हम लोग बातचीत करेंगे. पहले move बताने का. What we should do next. Chat be like, अभी ना सब अभी जब से मैंने बोला I like the people who has some plan, some ideas. They are just writing the plan. Like now there is a Karan who says A3 B4 रूक B1 वाला खेल के हम B4 खेलेंगे.
अच्छा, okay.
And now there is okay दोस्तों हम NE2 खेलते हैं because that looks a logical move. So I go knight to E2.
All right. So knight GE2 on the board. There we go. Our turn, guys. Okay, knight g6. Of course, I think we definitely want knight g6. That's why we went to f8, right? So everybody agrees to go to g6.
And they're stealing our ideas. No, now they're also playing with the plan. Okay, good. White to play, guys. She's attacking our bishop. Shall we save it or not?
Guys, also don't forget that we are one pawn down. Of course, we have some compensation for it, but just don't forget we are one pawn down right now before going to end games.
Okay, all things apart, can you define compensation?
What?
All things apart, can you define compensation?
Can you define?
Compensation. Yeah.
Okay, so compensation is like here we have Marathi compensation.
Yep.
I don't know.
Just try.
No idea.
I can translate it to English.
I have no idea. I can define it in English, but I don't know what it means in Marathi.
Okay, fine. You define it in English. I'll translate to Marathi or Hindi.
Okay. So here, in this particular position, compensation is like we are a pawn down, but we have something else for that. So it can be more active pieces. It can be more control of the center or good pawn structure. So other factors which are not material, but which will help us as a substitute, we can say. That is compensation.
Okay, my chat said to play bishop to g3, so I'm going bishop g3.
Not king g3. I'm surprised.
Actually, thanks that you didn't suggest before. I have made that move. Otherwise, my chat could have gone king g3 also. We have done king walk g3 and one against GMs.
If your chat can find king f2, I think they are capable of finding king g3 as well.
Yeah, but there's a Gaurav who is telling them कि भाई देखो मैं हूँ chat में, मेरे होते हुए कोई बदतमीजी नहीं करेगा, कायदे से खेलेंगे हम. So you have to play in limits. Like we do play e4 king e2, but then we चुपके से play d3, nf3 g3 bg2 rook e1 king f1, and we castle artificially. So guys, हम वही करने वाले हैं आज भी.
Okay guys, so what shall we do? We have knight d7, we have castling. Is that castling, by the way? I can see an emote like 0-0, but I don't know if you're saying castling.
Yeah. And by the way, Vishal has found a word and just define compensation in one word. He said compensation means tadjod. Sampla Vishal.
Harshit is defining compensation in a different way. He says the way we get free coupons when we complain to Swiggy, that's compensation.
ये हुई ना बात.
Okay guys, let's decide between knight d7 and castling. So we have castling 1.
And we have very meaningful comment. Like we are very very meaningful, but this is like very like it's so beautiful. He says content is greater than the position.
Yes. So knight d7, 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, I have tie for knight d7 and castling. We need somebody else to suggest. Guys. Knight d7 or castling, come on. You are what will decide.
Okay, so let me tell you in advance that जो हर्षित आपके चैट पे है वो मेरा बंदा है.
क्या?
जो हर्षित आपके चैट पे है वो मेरा बंदा है. तो अगर उसने कोई मूव बोल दी तो आप ध्यान से खेलिएगा, शायद वो मुझे भी हेल्प कर सकता है.
Okay.
Disclaimer ends here.
You have also put some insiders in my chat. But okay, he's not suggesting moves, I think so.
जो रुकते हैं वो बताते नहीं है, हमने डिस्क्रिमिनेट पहले बता दिया आपको. Okay, so rook e1
Okay,
is the
so
one.
I will go with castling. All right.
Okay, so guys, first touch the king, put on g8, and then touch the rook and put on f8. Don't do what Naka does.
Castling. Let's go idiot chess.
Castling, guys, is now white to play. What we should do here? Manoj be like a3 before ही करना है. He don't care about the number of attackers and defenders.
Chalo fir.
But I like. He has a plan, and the plan is good. But Manoj, before doing that, we have to fix certain things in our position. Because she has played castle.
Mm-hmm. So now our king is safe, and we
for the
are
first time
ready
in the
to
game,
attack.
you can see that I have compensation. Officially.
We still have compensation. We still have, I believe it.
No, you just got the compensation. You didn't have.
Okay.
Because we did something, and okay, guys. Now the game is very interesting. She has compensation, and we are up a pawn. Chat be like, b2 weak है, ये करना है, वो करना है, but moves are not coming.
यार, एक move बताओ.
Okay. Rook d1 got 2 votes, while rook e1 got 1 vote, and Gaurav says कि knight f3 पे लेके आओ. So दोस्तों plan हम बाद में discuss करेंगे. Maybe he said knight f4, but rook d1 has got the maximum votes. So I am moving my rook to d1.
Okay, rook d1 is on the board. And guys, you're asking about compensation. So here, this is like a typical Panko structure. You see d6, c5, and the compensation is in form of open files on the queen side. So like b8, queen being on a5. That's what we are talking about here. It's not basically for king f2, but it's like sacrifice of the pawn on b file. King f2 तो वो खुद ही चले कर आए थे, हमने थोड़ी उनको फोर्स किया था.
Yeah, we wanted to give you some compensation as we were winning.
Okay, so what do we have? Knight d7. We have rook b7. Okay. Any other guys? So far, knight d7 is ahead.
And my chat be like, they're focusing on pros and cons. Rook e1 was passive, not in the open file. The rook, when you move your rook, the h4 gets weakened. And they are so focused. There is only one person who's not serious, and that's me. I think that's us. Sorry. The chat is, very focused. They're playing very systematic and good chess.
So we have more votes for knight d7. We had two options, knight d7 and rook b7, but knight d7 is what the chat decides.
Gaurav be like, तुमने बर्बादी कर दी.
In my chat says, by the way, I'm on your side. So उसने side ही change कर दिया. I'm very happy to have you. Welcome.
Okay, दोस्तों होता है दोस्तों, ऐसा कभी लाइफ में कभी आपको कोई धोखा देता है, तो कभी आपके लाइफ में कोई जुड़ जाता है. It's a part of a life. We are used to it.
Okay, so we just played knight d7, and
और
which
chat
was
controversy हो गई है. वो पूछ रहे हैं कि how rook d1 is better than rook to e1, and it's very difficult to explain.
Say it again.
Chat में चल रहा है कि why rook d1 is better than rook e1.
Okay, so they are considering rook b1 and rook e1 for now.
Sorry, they were considering. I mean, in the previous position, one guy suggested rook to e1, that is Jaspreet, and the other guy, I mean, a lot of people with majority suggested rook to d1, and now they're discussing why this move is better than that. They're analyzing. But guys, right now I need a move from your side. She has played knight to d7, and her pieces look active.
Yes, we are doing great now, actually. Well done, chat. We are doing great.
Very active. What options do we have? I like someone said something very special to go prophylactic, but he has not said the move, so I cannot make it.
That is his prophylaxis, To talk about it but not tell the move. That is his prophylaxis.
But okay, I mean, his prophylactic defines only one move. But like he has mentioned the squares even, but he has not said the move. So as per rules, I cannot really do that.
Okay.
And he's playing double game. He's saying always on your side. Harshit is back on my chat.
Oh.
So only the time will
Hey
tell.
guys, what is this, Harshit?
Only the time will tell which side he is.
He's like, I will be with the one who wins.
Yeah. So King G1 is on the board.
Okay, King G1, alright. Interesting. अगर यही
मेरा
करना था
chat-
तो डायरेक्ट कैसलिंग क्यों नहीं किया फिर?
अरे मेरा चैट बहुत जबरदस्त है, वो अभी दोनों साइड से बोल रहे हैं, अभी मतलब सोच रहे हैं, नॉट बोल रहे, दे आर ऑलवेज ऑन माय साइड. आई एम प्रीटी श्योर अबाउट देम. दे हैव मेड मी वन लाइक आई डोंट रिमेंबर like we have defeated everyone in some battles till date. So they are so nice people, and I trust them. And they are also talking about, you will make this plan, you may play this move, you may play that move. They're discussing your ideas so deep.
Yes.
At 1 a.m. I mean, this is God's blessing that I have this so nice chat.
Yes, of course. And I'm actually very happy that we have so many viewers at this time in India. Right now, it's, as you mentioned, it's almost 1 a.m. Okay, so the move that I have here is knight h4. Shall I go with it, guys?
Meanwhile, I completely missed that when pawn on h4 is hanging.
Okay, just a minute. Thank you so much, Angelica, for the raid, and welcome raiders. Great to have you here. Today we are having a collaboration stream with international master Nuber Sheikh, and today we are having our experience of playing OTB chess online. And what is happening right now is that my chat is playing against his chat. So those who are joining right now, feel free to suggest the moves in the chat, and we are playing against them. It's actually going on a very, very interesting game and a tough fight. Welcome, guys, and thanks, Angelica, for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. So the move that we were going with was knight capture h4. I hope you have calculated, guys. I'm just gonna trust you, and here it is.
So knight utha king h4 will take. The h4 is out of the board. And now, guys, okay. Guys, let's, our king is safe now. Let's start playing active, okay? We gave the pawn back. And now let's start playing active. How we can do that? Let me know your plan.
Okay, guys, it's good. We got the pawn back, and now we are doing well. We are doing pretty well. So those who are joining right now, our team is playing black side, and Nuber's chat is playing on the white side.
And there's a plan in my chat. It says, oh God. Oh God, no, guys. Please, someone tell some other move. I don't like that move.
What are they suggesting?
They're suggesting to take the knight with the bishop.
Okay.
I don't like that. Okay, what?
Suggest some other moves and let him choose.
Yeah, there's a queen f4. There's a what? They want queen g5? No, guys, no, please. I know it's late night, but
Queen
please
g5.
don't do
Queen g5.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
No. Let's be serious. This is actually getting pretty interesting game. Don't give it up in one move.
Okay, people like queen f4. They're suggesting queen c2 as well, but no one in the chat wants to activate the horses.
Our horses are better than your horses.
And okay, there's a Vishal who said knight f4. So thanks, Vishal.
Yes, the knight is our favorite.
Yeah. So now the horse become knight.
Knight
Those who are just joined, if it's a bad knight, we call it horse, and if it's active, we call it knight. So that's the rule. If you are just joining the chat, if you're just joining the stream.
Okay, so knight f4 here. Let's think now.
Thank you, Vishal. You served my day.
Yes, we are playing against the chat, of course. What are you asking? Of course, we are playing against the chat. Okay, guys, suggest the next move. So knight f4 is on the board right now. What shall we do next here?
Okay, I missed that just for fun. Sorry. He has said NF4, but so many people reacted that it was difficult finding NF4.
So we have c4, all right. What else do we have?
E4, wow. Basically, you don't want to keep the material same, right? You want to always define compensation in every single
95.
position.
So actually, guys, Nubar is just dropped a hint, and that is that you don't want to keep the material equal. And think about what he means.
Anyone in the chat wants to play G6? No one in the chat?
Okay,
We are
so
telling
we
you
have
guys to
a
take
lot
on
of.
H5. Defend your pawn, please.
So we have c4, we have bishop g5, and we have g6. So far g6 is leading, so I think I will go with g6.
All right. So guys, G6, have you made or not yet? You made. So G6 on the board. Guys, she defends the pawn. And now, how we can strike.
It's okay, don't worry if you're good or not. Just let us know what your moves are. This is like a word chess,
Yeah. And before you sacrifice something, guys, make sure you have calculated something. करो भाई अभी आप तो ऐसे मत करो यार.
Yeah, that h5 pawn was under attack, guys.
He was the one who was saying play serious chess, and now he's like, take this, take that, just take.
It's good that you saved the pawn, guys. I would be sad if we had lost that h5. So when opponent, they are making the moves, first check what is their idea, and then go for our moves.
Yeah, some of in my chat said Primo went into h5, but after finding g6, okay, they're calculating something. They are like, don't calculate. N into h5 just feels good. Just do it. Yeah, this is not how chess has been played, okay, at professional level. One needs to calculate a bit at least, if not all. So there are some other suggestions like knight d3, bishop into h4, knight to e2. And what Harshit is saying, knight h3. Like, I don't know why he wants to move the knight. Let me try to understand what he wants. Knight h3 and then what?
Maybe just stop bishop g5, I guess.
Okay, that makes some sense. But first I'm trying to figure it out whether he's from my side or your side.
We'll never know. We'll never know. Is he your mod, by the way?
Okay, guys. So I'm playing NH3. Let's see what he suggests to Rucha on the next move.
By the way, is he your mod?
Not yet.
Okay.
If we win tonight, okay, he'll be mod. And if we lose, you know what will happen.
So it's White's move right now.
Yeah, Rook B1 was a good idea. Actually, I wanted to play Rook B1, Vishal. But I just want to test whether Harshit is from my side or from her side. He's playing double game.
Yeah, Manu, we are playing black side. So even if the board is on facing from my white side, look at this 2D board here. Here.
Yeah, Gaurav, not again King F2, please, no. They just there are people who still wants to play King F2, King E2. And those are the ones who are just joined and they want bonk cloud, but they don't know, we have already done the bonk cloud. So guys, not again, okay?
So right now, the material is pretty equal. And very interesting game going on, actually. I'm a little bit scared about that knight on h4. But okay.
Alright, so we give you 2 minutes extra deciding your move. And until then, I'll answer one meaningful question in my chat.
Wait, it's your move, right?
I play knight h3, right?
You played knight h3?
Yeah.
No, I don't have it here. Okay, now.
Okay. I only made on the 2D board. I just made on 3D board right now.
Boomer.
So, okay. So the meaningful question in the chat was, why knight d3 was not a good move? So first of all, after knight f4, I didn't like to move my knight. But then there's a Rucha, who helped me. She said he wants to prevent bishop g5. Okay, so for that reason, I decided to move the knight. Then there are two squares, d3 and h3. Now how to select? Like look guys, our king, and I'm not sure whether I should explain this or not because your chat is also listening to this.
Yeah, by the way guys, we need a move. Knight h3 is played right now. So we need a move next.
I want to keep the knight on the king side because I need more pieces on the king side and my play will be on the king side rather on the queen side. And if I go to d3, I'm not controlling anything. Like if I b4, it's Rucha who's controlling all the squares. But if I go to h3, there's something where I can jump, and then there's a one knight to which we can call horse after some time. So the legends will get the clue, and the rest will just think.
Okay, so we need some more moves. So far we have rook b6 and king h7. Let's have some more votes, guys. This is a very critical position right now.
Yeah, it's black to play, guys. My chat be like, just go queen h6 and just checkmate.
Okay.
Wait, guys, wait. It's her move.
So we have votes for rook b6. Let's go, rook b6.
Rook b6, wow. You don't care about the king? That's rook b6 is played. And it's now white to play. What we can do? Be careful. Look at what she wants.
Hello Manu, hello Suryansh. Why are you being negative? They are like black is losing.
I like Kushal's idea. He says rook b1 and go queen f4 next. But now, if rook b1, guys, the most obvious move is going to be probably double. So we won't be able to play queen f4. So maybe we can change the plan. Now Harshit says play f4 and just crush the opponent. I like it, but not sure about the move. But I like his intention and the ideas.
Okay, so rook b6 is played. Now white to play.
Knight g5 is another suggestion.
But this is an interesting game because the game is actually developing on all the sides, in the center, on the queen side, on the king side. And it's like we have to be careful throughout the entire board here.
And there's a b3 suggestion as well. But b3, there's a one move which I'm not sure about. I don't know what I should do. It's tough,
By the way,
guys.
in my chat, guys, let's have an emote spam meanwhile. Let's have an emote spam, guys. I have animated emote spam on my stream. Let's try it out. Come on.
ये सही है. ये कर लो पहले.
It's your move, so.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, Harshit says f4, and there's a b3, guys. There's a fight between b3 Adivan OP and f4 again Adivan. So
what? Adivan is here?
No, Adivan is not here, but his supporters and the fan followers are here, who just lost to. I mean, they just love to play b3, whatever the position is, and also they like f4. Okay, guys, let's make f4. I don't believe in b3 right now. So I'm going f4. Let's go for the desi attack.
All right. So f4 incoming. Some attack incoming on the king side. Now what to do?
Defend. Simple.
Okay, guys, let's think.
Gaurav ng5 is the one which we wanted to do, but then she takes and she has xp2, so that's why we played f4.
What shall we go, guys? What shall we play next? Manu, we just played rook b6. Do you want to go again to b4?
Maybe he meant that other rook?
No, I mean, he's suggesting rook b4. So I'm just asking him.
Okay,
we just played the rook. Do you want to go again?
Yeah, look, he has some point. He's attacking e4.
Okay, we have bishop f6, rook b4, rook b8. What else? Rook b8, okay. So more votes for rook b8, I think.
Things are heating up.
Shall we go rook b8, guys?
Let me until you
Alright,
decide what to
I'm
play.
going to go with
There's some
rook
magic here.
f to b8.
No, it's not working. It was working some time ago. I found a pair of pawns which attracts towards each other.
Good job.
So you decide to play rook f8. Okay, chat.
Okay, rook
What
f b8 is on the board.
we shall be like g2 is weak now. We have to be careful.
g2 is free.
Sahil. What we can do here, chat. Rook b1 is one suggestion. It's not a bad move.
Manu says middle game is not my thing. You have to study middle game. Middle game is like essence of chess, you know.
Let's make rook b1 because we need to speed up. At least I can now claim that I completed my development.
Okay, finally you have your move, right?
Yeah.
So you wanted to go rook b1 for a long time. So there it is.
Yeah.
Okay guys, rook b1 on the board. Interesting. So they have just defended b2. What to do next?
And what you will do, guys, show me your plan.
Bishop f6, okay. Any more votes? I think everybody likes bishop f6.
I like my chat. I love my chat, to be honest. They might not tell the correct move, but they always tell the right plan.
Mm-hmm. Knight f8.
And I will not remember this time.
Some more moves, guys. Come on. Bishop f6 or knight f8. Alright, so looks like bishop f6 is leading in my votes.
So can I make bishop f6? No, I cannot before you make.
Yeah.
मैं आदित्य भी like रुक b1 पे आके तुमने क्या ही डेवलप कर लिया रुक को. बात तो सही है. But guys,
it's still unclear, right? It's still unclear what will happen here.
Yeah, that's always the case. Guys, black to play, white to play. She has moved her bishop to f6 and not having some good intentions towards her pieces. But what she wants. It's very tricky. We shall be like f5, but with double question mark.
So guys, use your, I know it's pretty late in India, but still try to use your energy, your mind, and come up with some interesting idea.
I have a very simple question. Like I have very simple systematic things. Like Vishal said f5, but he put 2 question mark in front of it. So he's not sure basically, and it simply means that it's a blunder.
Okay.
So I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. If they say exclamation, I make that move. If they say question mark, and if they're not sure, my chat is so smart. So if they're not sure, they're just putting the question mark. They're making use of all the symbols on the chat box they have.
Yes. By the way, it's white's move now. We just played bishop f6.
And Mr. Bari.
And by the way, guys, in my chat, you can see the last move played. It is highlighted on the board. So bishop f6, that means it is white's move now.
Okay, let's do that. Let's use this feature, guys. We have just moved queen to c2.
Queen c2, okay. What next now?
So guys, we save a rook on b1 with this.
Now, be careful, guys. There might be some tactical ideas as well.
Yes, guys. We need to be careful after you have eaten the poison pawn.
And don't forget about this poor little knight on this edge of the board. It's so funny that these knights are staring at each other. Look here. Okay, so we have... I think everybody's thinking, all right. Not an easy position, right?
Yeah, it's unclear as you said. But as you just said that when knight is a horse, so I like my position.
Are you sure, Vishal, about knight g2?
Game is eating indeed.
So we have bishop d4, okay. Bishop c3, bishop d4.
And guys, let me tell you that Rucha likes to give checks because when one gives check, a lot of things happens on square off.
We must sack something, but are you sure knight g2? Because he can just take with the king, right?
That is done now. Chad be like, just sacrifice and get rid of this game.
We have to sack something. Everybody's in the mood to sack something. Okay, tell me concretely, what shall we sack? What do you want me to sack? Okay, c4 we have c4, bishop c3, bishop d4. But now, at this point, everybody is having different moves and very difficult to choose.
You got a lot of options actually. Nothing is forced and you have like free move, you have free will, whatever you want to play.
That's actually good point. Manu says that bishop d4 is nice, check, but next move the knight is hanging. So we have bishop c3 and c4, guys. What shall we go with?
Meanwhile, I would like to give a shout out to my one person in the chat just for fun, whose battery was dead. He's like his phone got turned off. But look at his dedication. He charged the phone and he's back again. And he's asking what happened in the last 5 minutes. Please let me know.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Just for fun. Okay, so what shall we go, guys? Bishop c3 or c4? But you have a good point. If we move the bishop, this knight is going to be lost on h4. So I think we can
just make a move before we lose on
that. b4 is alright.
Who has said this?
c4.
Let us know in chat quickly.
So Vishal, I think knight g2, king g2, bishop c3, then I will take with the pawn first.
Guys, they're talking about lots of ideas and plans. So as my chat. But right now they have played c4 with some ideas of giving checks. What we can do with this?
Yeah, c4 is the only non-bishop move in this position. That's why I chose that move. Because I'm worried if I move the bishop, this is gonna get lost.
And Jasprit was asking how was a3, sir? Jasprit, there was no need of to play a3 because, as I said before, we are actually playing on the king side and not on the queen side. In Benko or the positions kind of Benoni, generally black plays on the queen side or especially in the b file, and it's better not to move those pawns forward because जितना हम आगे push करते हैं उतना ही opponent खुश होता है because he gets weaknesses. So
okay,
I hope
so far so good. c4 is an interesting idea. So now we are making some options of giving check with the queen. Maybe knight can jump there. Let's see. Hello Mark, but knight g2, as I said, king takes g2, and if you take here, I will take with the pawn.
Alright, Chad be like what? Which move? Queen where? Wait, I'm using coordinates, right? Still he is selling the wrong moves. Alright, it's not legal yet. They have not played knight g2, guys. They have not played knight g2. She has played c4.
Yeah, c4 is on the board. Just check your board if it's live.
Yeah, maybe he's suggesting for mg2, queen g2, but she has not played knight g2.
Yeah.
So they're still talking about the plans, I mean, and we have now bishop f2 with a question mark, queen f2 with a question mark. Guys, why you're not following the main plan? Why we played f4? Come on. Everyone making moves on the queen side. Guys, I just said we don't play on the queen side in Benko. We are white. We are playing white. We need to play on the king side. Any move on the king side, I'll make. But just suggest a single move on the queen side, please.
In this game, the h file is jinxed. It's like first h5, h4. Now both these knights on h3, h4. There it's jinxed. It's like if you go there, you just get. It's
okay,
like
now I'm getting better suggestions. They are saying f5, knight g5, and as I have predicted f5 before, I'll do it again. And I would like to get you a knight off the board.
Right. So
knight g5, and guys, look at this knight.
Okay, knight g5 on the board right now. What to do here?
Sacrifice?
Knight
Maybe God of
c5, okay.
the head.
Do we have any other options? Let's think here.
Gaurav, Queen f2 इसलिए नहीं खेले because if you play Queen f2 then we leave something hanging. Can you figure out that? That's why Queen f2 was not played.
Take knight,
Yes, it
I'm
was.
not happy to take the knight because Suryansh, what happens is that if I take, the pawn will take and then that knight is trapped. So I think I have only one move. Suddenly everybody is scared after knight g5. Come on, guys. We're a very critical position.
It's very tough. It's very tough. My dad is really happy. Funny that didn't get the knight.
Okay, so I'm going to go with knight c5.
Knight c5, wow. You just don't care about the knight. And guys, the good news is
this is the time of the game where I have only one suggestion. Every other move I had so many suggestions, but now everybody is thinking.
I think this is the first time I should not ask my chat what to play for because I don't think I can get any other vote. But I'll still wait for our very first someone to vote. It's very obvious, but still, let's see how many of you guys want to just take the juicer. Okay, we should just take. Isn't that free knight? What they're playing? Wait, did I just move happen on the board or not? Bishop and h4 happened or not, Rucha?
No, not yet. Oh yes,
Okay.
now. Okay, got it.
Because
So
I just
guys,
wanted
they just took a whole night, and I hope you have.
The horse is here.
I hope you have something for that.
And it's yet to find his or her partner.
Chini, come on, help us. Come on. So they just took a whole piece.
I think you guys just gave us the whole piece.
Okay, so we have a follow-up with knight d3.
Wow.
Knight d3.
So guys, they are coming with some plan. They have lost a piece, but they have some compensation still.
Let's see. But anyway, there was no good way to save the knight, right? So
at least you could have taken the knight, or maybe sorry, the pawn.
Okay, but I believe in my chat, so they think this is best, so this is the best. Let's go.
Okay, guys. So how can we save the pawn, or we can still continue the desi attack? Let me know in the chat very quickly. Okay, I trust you. This said now it's 1-0 for sure.
Yeah, by the way, I'm also thinking how we took the pawn on h4 and then we played g6 and that's how it got trapped. Okay, we still have compensation, guys. So don't lose hope. Come on. We have a lot of tactics and
we will play only on. Sorry.
We might even get a chance to set up some cheapos.
Cheapos, guys. They want cheapos. Let's do our desi attack. Let's start it. Let's keep pushing.
Okay, e5. There you go.
But wait, did we just blunder to b2?
So e5 is on the board, guys. So think here. We have a lot of options. Be very careful now.
Blindly. B2 is happening.
This is very important time now.
The queen is trapped. What? Who was that person?
Okay, so first move we have is bishop g5.
He betrayed us.
What else do we have? Guys, think here. Be very careful. It's time for tactics. Tactics time.
Oh no, the queen.
DE5, okay. What else?
Yes, please play D5. Please play D5. We want that. हर्षित ये क्या किया तुमने?
So we have bishop G5. Homeless, that is not how you suggest a move. Please suggest a move, guys. Those who are here in the chat, you have to suggest a move, and we are playing chat war only. So I'm not using my brain here. I'm selecting moves from the chat. Okay, so
wow.
Queen, tell me the move, guys. Okay, so we are black. So we have bishop G5 by trying by idiot chess. I think we can go with bishop G5.
Harshit, did you consider bishop into G5? We take and they take on B2, and then what we do? My friend, he said, I have calculated everything.
Okay, I just played bishop takes G5.
Guys, what's happening? Who's winning this? Look at that queen, it's trapped. But why they're not taking it? That's the mystery, guys.
I'm not sure if Nuber is seriously worried or he's bluffing, you know? I have no idea.
That's a mystery, just like Harshit.
He's bluffing, guys. So don't pay attention to his...
Guys, my queen is trapped. I'm not kidding. My queen is trapped. I trusted my chat and played E5. And you know, as I said before, I like to play on the king side. So whatever you see on the king side, I just play it. So I followed my rule. I followed my words. But I forgot about my queen.
Okay, so bishop G5 I played. Did you get it?
Okay, I got you played into G5. So I touched bishop. And guys, my lovely knight is out of the board. Let's see if this matches with this knight. They're attracting towards... No, they're not attracting. They are different colors. They're not attracting towards each other.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, bishop G5 here. Things are looking pretty optimistic
Guys, what
for
to
us,
do?
guys.
We took our knight. अब हम क्या करेंगे दोस्तों? किससे मारेंगे हम? Bishop into G5 is in the chat. In the chat. We don't have option, guys. Let's do
not
it.
many options here. So you can take pawn or with the bishop.
Yeah, we will not put a mask on bishop's face by putting with F. So bishop into G5 is on the board.
Okay, so bishop G5 is here. Now how to continue, guys? Rook B2. Shall we go for it?
No.
So, Frank, Mark, Idiot, Vishal, everybody says Rook B2. Okay, there is only one move in the chat, so let's go Rook B2.
And guys, if we lose our queen, I'll explain you what is compensation.
Lucky Peter. Yeah, let's go. Rook takes B2.
Oh guys, she played rook into B2. And I'm feeling really bad for my queen. Oh no, not like this. First, touch the rook. Oh wow, look, this is crazy. Wow. I'm just loving this LED lights. I just want to show this light.
Okay, but don't move on the board. Just say.
Okay, just show, yeah? Okay, fine. Let me do this.
Don't move on the board. Like it will touch to play, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's not make illegal move. Can you show them? Okay, you already made it. Okay, so if you capture it again, okay.
Show on 2D board, yeah.
2D board, how I will show LED lights on 2D board? I wanted to show how beautiful it was looking.
How?
Beautiful it was looking. The LED lights, the rook attacking my pawn.
But board. मागे नको जाऊस नाहीतर ते परत hang होईल board.
Yeah, I played rook takes b2. It happened, no?
No, it's not happened yet.
Arey, I have to make my move yet. My chat is still thinking.
Okay.
Wait. Chat be like, what? Here comes my trap. I knew she's gonna fall into it. What? Guys?
Yes, Vishal, that's true. We have come so far.
He says play 94. What? 94. My queen is hanging. Is it kidding? 94. Rook c2 and then what? No, I don't trust knight e4. Guys, please focus. This is very important position. We are going to lose our queen. We just need to figure out the right way in which we can sacrifice our queen. Okay.
Yeah, please this is actually interesting. I'm looking at some very interesting lines, but I will not say it loud. Let's not say it loud.
For myself. For whom? Interesting for whom?
I'm not giving away anything.
Guys, no hints, no hints.
I'm not giving away anything.
Okay, guys. But I won't leave you alone. I won't leave you alone. So let's try to figure out how we can play this position. So first thing first. If what? King h2. No, Arshit. What is King h2? Are you kidding?
Yeah, this is very crazy position. That's right.
King h2, guys. A queen is hanging. This guy says play King h2. I mean, I said I will explain compensation, but not in this way. You're asking
me. Compensation. Come on, wake up.
ये क्या हो रहा है? Some of them, guys. Some of them. What is King h2? What we are threatening with King h2? I don't get this.
Okay. Wait, Nuper. I have a very interesting comment here by Lucky Fritter. Okay. So Lucky Fritter says that if Rucha loses this game, he has to make the next stream without makeup. If Rucha wins, Sheikh has to make his next stream with makeup.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And guys, what if we draw?
Then it's peace. And
guys, shall I offer a draw? We are losing queen. Draw is a good result or not? Let me know in chat very quickly. This is very important decision, guys. This is very critical situation. A queen is under attack, but a rook on b8 is hanging. A king on g1 is chilling out without caring about anyone.
I will be just back in 1 minute, okay?
Okay, fine. And guys, I just want to say one word for my king on g1. It's Mast Raja. Not caring about anyone. Guys, she's not here. We can spam, we can do anything. What we shall do? Let me know quickly. Bf6. Now, what is this? Bishop f6. I'm getting crazy suggestions, but I'm not understanding anyone's move. First, let me know, shall I offer draw or not? Because for me, it's very unclear. I can see that rook on b8 is hanging, but I cannot see how I'm checkmating. Bishop f6, yes, it definitely stops her from taking on c2 because we do have rook b8 and rook h8 checkmate. But what if she plays king h7? Take the b2 rook, then she took with the rook and then queen a. What? No. Not like this, Vedant, not like this. Rook c1, no. Guys, we must attack. No other way. We have to attack in the most principled way, okay? Or just tell me very simple, just tell me one simple thing. Shall we trust Harshit or not? Okay, I'm going to create a poll. Shall we trust Harshit or not? Okay. Let me know this very quickly. And depending upon that, I will make my next move. We can take 2 more minutes here because it's very important and critical portion of the game. So फटाफट vote करो. Shall we trust Harshit or not? Your time starts now. You have 2 minutes. And when the Rucha comes, we have to make a move. And okay, read my chat above. So what Manoj says? Manoj says, take b2, then queen to a4. She will take the knight, then you check by queen e8. So guys, Manoj has very meaningful suggestion. He says, take rook into b2. She will take rook takes b2. Then we can play queen a4, attacking the queen. If she takes the knight, then we can give a check. and we have a checkmate, because if she goes here, we can give a check, and if she goes here, we can just take the juicer. So it's a meaningful suggestion. Rook takes b2, rook takes b2, and queen to a4. But guys, I found something. I found a refutation for that, which I cannot, of course, cannot tell, because Rucha's people are also watching this. No, we are playing for the win. We are playing for the win. We cannot offer draw. No.
Okay. Do we have a move?
Okay. Okay. So I got some votes. I asked my chat, shall we trust Harshit or not?
Okay.
So 42% says yes, 25% says no, and 33% says only time will tell. And I have to go with the audience poll. And Harshita suggested king to h2. And I found some logic with this move.
What?
And then
King h2 you're talking about?
Yes, I'm talking about king h2 because I like actually the move which Vedant, which Manoj Bhai suggested. But that line has one refutation which I calculated, but I did not reveal. But if I play Harshit's move and then follow Manoj's plan, then it's working out.
Okay, then go for it. What are you?
So guys, we're playing king h2, and that's it. We have successfully done Botis Gambit here. The queen on c2 is really sad.
Okay, wait, I still have to get the move.
Yeah, because I have just made the move on the square.
Okay, king h2, guys, it is really happening. King h2 is on the board. Wow, this is getting crazy. King h2. Be careful, guys, they are just sacrificing the queen here on c2. Is it good enough to take or not? That's the question. That's the question.
Harshit भाई कुछ तो मुझे रिवील करने दो भाई, सब तुम बता दोगे तो मैं क्या करूंगा?
Harshit is here in chat and he says, everyone trusts me, but I betrayed you, Rucha, ma'am. Sorry for that.
So nice of you, Harshit. But right now, my chat says 36% yes, 36% no.
Okay, guys, time to think. So King h2 is played. And it seemed in the beginning that this was a blunder, but actually they have a plan. So we have to be careful.
My mic is oh shit. My headphones battery is finished.
I can hear you.
Of course you can, because my secondary mic is going on.
Okay.
But now guys, let me know if you can hear me and Rucha as well. Now this is done. We don't need this, I guess.
Okay.
Because it's dead, guys. No lights, battery off. And
okay, guys, let's think. We have only one move, f6, all right, but we have to be very careful here.
Okay.
What else, guys? Don't leave me at this critical point. Come on, we need all the energy, we need all resources at this point. We need everybody to join in and continue from here. We have come a very long way. Take it forward, guys. This is all up to you.
They just be like, we were not able to hear you, but there are, ultra legends. They're like, we are here and there too, so I can still hear you. Okay. And then now they're saying, okay, it's coming. Okay, great. Cool, guys. We solved this. We solved the output problem.
f6, we have rook c2. Okay, what else?
And we have resignation. I like this. Anastasia says, layer rook takes rook, rook takes rook, rook takes. How many times rook takes rook?
Guys, it's our move, by the way.
Queen into rook and n3 falls.
b4, okay.
Which side you are? Okay, let's see. Let them play, and then we will discuss, guys, what is needed to be done. Right now, we have set a trap if she takes a queen.
It's not good. Help us here. Guys, so far we have queen b4 and f6. Everybody's thinking, all right, let me also think a bit and be careful not to lose this here.
King h2, I mean, this has to be brilliancy. If this chess.com doesn't give brilliancy to king h2, then what we should do with Rakesh Bhai?
Harshit says we are losing. Harshit, you are just changing sides every single move, and you just said that you betrayed me. So we are not we. You are in their team. We are we. Rest of the us. So you are not with us.
Thank you, Arshit, for whatever you have done tonight.
DE5, king at 7.
But guys, let's not celebrate. The game is not over. Our king, our queen is like what we can say. Like it's your move, one, not in my move that I can say the queen.
So we are still thinking. We still aren't sure what to do. So the possible moves here we have our king at 7, f6, rook 8, b6, and queen b4.
Guys, just imagine she plays king to h7 and we play another prophylactic move. Just imagine how beautiful this game would look like.
No, don't give up. Don't give up yet.
ये डर अच्छा लगा हमें.
No, don't give up yet.
Meanwhile, someone in the chat be like, I don't know why still king h2 is best. Guys, don't worry, we are going to enlarge this game after the
game.
game.
I think we have to, respond in the same way. So they played king h2. Let's go king h7, right? Let's go king h7. So we have few votes for king h7 here.
Guys, let's go to Rucha's chat and say copy.
King h7 is on the board, guys. Be careful.
King h7 on the board. What is this? Chat? They are just not played like this. You cannot copy our moves.
Well, you started it. We played h5 and you played h4. That's where it began.
Okay, guys, so how we react? Can we make another prophylactic and beautiful move?
No, but that is really true. H-file is something different in this game. Like, H-file is beauty in this game. Like, starting with H4, H5, then those knights on H5. Now, King H2, King H7. What is this?
Hello, Gurmeet. Incredible. Yeah, definitely. King H2 is on the board. Gurmeet has just joined. Gurmeet, what do you think? What should play in this position? Last two moves were king h2 and king h7. The queen was hanging, but no one in the chat literally cared about the queen.
Chat is like 3,000 rating right now, combined.
Yeah.
It's like queen is hanging. White doesn't care that queen is hanging. Black doesn't care the queen is hanging. Chat is on fire.
Nobody of Rucha. Is that true, Mayank?
Chat is...
What is this? Chat, like every single new minute, I have new problems to deal with. Why?
By the way, did you get king h7?
Yes, my chat is thinking actually. I want that only move. I only want that move to be made. The prophylactic move, guys. I want that beautiful prophylactic move to be played by you guys. Come on, chat. Let's play that.
By the way, what is prophylactic in Hindi? By the way.
Prophylactic in Hindi is Chaturai se khelo.
Yeah?
Nothing.
Say it again.
No.
Even if you don't say it again, we can just replay you on stream. So
available only on YouTube, I guess, not on Twitch.
But I can see on your YouTube later. All the people can see on YouTube.
Yeah, guys, so do come and tell Rucha that what I said to understand Hindi. If not, then I don't know what you can do.
Okay, meanwhile, king at 7. Now, white to play.
Yes, Vedant, that's it. Yahi to khelna hai hame. Bishop to f6. Vedant opening the chat, guys. What a beautiful move it is.
This, this is our first game on this board, and this is brilliant.
And most memorable game.
Of course. And still it's not over. And I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah. अरे गुरमीत भाई क्वीन फ्री देना नहीं है हमें क्वीन c5 करना है ब्यूटीफुल चलो के साथ.
Okay, did you play?
Yes, bishop f6 I played just now. It's your move.
Okay, bishop f6. Be careful so that idea still exists.
If you like the board, think about buying it because there's an offer going on the board. There's a discount code you can use as a nube and get this board for flat 5,000 off.
Oh, cool. Nice. And
So
for viewers in my chat, you can buy this board with a special discount code. And for my discount code, you can use Rucha Chess. And this is a limited time offer, so make the most out of it.
guys, limited period offer, make the most out of it. And make sure to buy this because it's very nice, durable, and I have already done the unboxing video. You can check it out. You can check the stream. But right now we are enjoying this game I mean, we are just loving it. I'm not sure about black side, but white is loving it.
Come on. It's like we have found a way to, you know, virtually play over the board chess. Is there a way to virtually punch you?
Not yet.
Okay, so we have, what do we have? Rook b6, we have queen. Okay guys, be very careful now. Be very careful.
Guys, it's very late. Sorry to say this, but I like to be honest.
But what's happening? We are not scared at all.
Okay. Check audio. Guys, tell me honestly whether you can hear me properly or not, whether it is audible or not.
Yeah, on my stream, everything is cool from your side as well.
My stream is also everything is all right, but there's one new guy. Mayank has just joined and he's saying that check the audio.
Okay, so we have queen c5. Any other suggestions?
Queen where? c5, wow.
c5, okay.
Let's focus on the board. She's thinking to play queen c5. What we can do against this move?
So queen c5 and rook b6.
She is not audible.
Two options for now.
Oh, what? Oh no. If she were not audible, then it's a big problem. But okay. Play your move. I'll try to fix out what I can do. I have to change again the audio device.
b8, b5. Wow, we have rook b8, b5 suggestion. Are you sure? I mean, I don't even know what you're thinking, guys. Wow, rook b5. That's actually possible, right? But help me choose a move, guys. So, shall we go rook b6, rook b5, or queen c5? So
now my fourth move coming in. Hope this works.
We have narrowed it down to 3 moves so far at least. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go for a crazy line suggested by I'm homeless on Wi-Fi, and I trust you, and I'm going to go with rook 8 to b5.
Rook 8 to b5. Are you sure about it?
I already played as well.
Wow. Guys, now tell me if you can hear her properly or not. Hope this
so
works.
Rook 8 to b5 is on the board, and rook b6 was also a suggestion, but this is like more interesting.
Rook 8 to b5, guys, that's insane.
Yeah.
She sends her rook, and now on a serious note, our queen is handled. Because we don't have check. So think again.
Very, very beautiful move actually. b6 is also fine, b5 is also fine, but I'm going for the, you know, beauty in this move, at least for now. I suppose the chat has worked out that this is okay.
Okay, guys. First, think about the position, and then I'll work on the mic issues. But right now, I hope I'm audible. So we have to find the counter beauty here. They found beauty. We have to find counter beauty, and I believe. Yes, exactly. That's the word. She said, guys, hum kisi se kam nahi, and we have to show that again, just like we did after h5. So यहाँ पर हमें बताना है हम किसी से कम नहीं. Can we have counter beauty in the chat, please?
But well done, homeless on Wi-Fi. This was actually, you know, pretty cool move. Pretty cool move. So it was discussed in my chat that queen c5 was one of the ideas, but it fails for knight a4.
Yeah. We can play rook into d3. How?
Counter
Why? How? I mean, I don't understand this. How? I mean, rook into d3. Is that counter beauty? And he has not asked the question. Chess for fun says we can play rook into d3, rook into c2, rook into b5, and we have beautiful variation coming in. But after rook into b5, what if she sacrifices a queen? Did you calculate that, Mr. Just for fun? What she if she
You
finds
know,
contributing?
this game feels like it is staged. Like, you know, we have planned this stream, and you know, like in movie they show a very beautiful game like this. But this is all credit to the chat. This
It's
game.
chat's creativity, it's chat's creation.
Yes.
After the stream ends, we have to give credits to the chat for the beautiful game Eva played on chess.com.
Yes.
We shall just take the rook. Okay, guys, let's do it. It's high time. Pieces are hanging and we're not caring about it. But after rook into b2, she's gonna take again. And then what we are gonna do? Okay, guys, let's make rook into b2 because, or rook into d3. And guys, there's one more move which I like a lot. But no one has said that.
So there is a prediction in my chat. Trang says that this game might end with a perpetual checks and in a draw. Wow.
I like the depth of this guy. Like, he has crazy depth. Hello. Okay.
Let's think, guys. So rook b5 on the board. Now it's white's move.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's play rook into b2. Let's lock rook into b2 because no. Okay, finally, Akash says my favorite move, but I'm not sure whether I should make that. I just like it. Like, I don't know what's happening there, but I just like that move. Akash is the one who has played my move. Okay, shall I go e6? What do you think?
Oh,
I like
wow. Wow.
Meanwhile, chess for fun is like rook into b2, rook into b2, rook b1 is winning. But guys, I told you to find the counter beauty, okay? Counter beauty. We are the Desi people, we do Desi
You're
attack.
sure it's winning?
I'm not sure, but we love Desi attack. And guys, सिर्फ Desi attack के लिए rook into b2 is winning, of course. Is winning, I agree. Well done if you found this. But guys, हमारा हक बनता है कि अपन को जांच दे. So we go e6. And now again the game is open for everyone.
Okay, they are so sure about this. Wow.
We are not sure. You found a beautiful move. So
No, I mean they are so confident.
You played
in
h5.
this
We
position.
played it.
They are so confident in this position, but I don't think so. I think we are doing pretty well, you know. Okay, so did you play?
तो दोस्तों याद रखो हम किसी से कम नहीं.
Don't forget to play on board.
Sorry, and thanks for reminding.
Guys, boomer in the chat.
But the good part was this time only I had to make one move, one square. I almost made it illegal, almost.
Okay, e6 in the game, guys. So back on. That pawn is very close to promotion. Do we have something meanwhile? Live for chess is back. Go, go, go. Yes, come on. So first suggestion is f takes e6. Anything else?
हम देसी कलाकार है, देसी हरकत करेंगे. Okay, chat. Okay. Guys, can we do under promotion tonight?
Under promotion tonight, but how will that help?
We don't care about it.
Okay, so far we have only f takes e6. Shall we go with that?
Find a variation, find a beauty in such a way that we under promote and we still win.
Okay, so we have Homeless on Wi-Fi, Lucky Freeter, Trank, everybody saying, even Manu saying f takes e6. I think only one option here, so let's go for it.
Hey guys, she took my queen!
No, I did not take the queen, I took f takes e6.
Wait. Are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Because my OBS got suddenly, it was red and I was like, nahi. So what did you play here? You played?
We played f takes e6.
But why it's not coming?
Just played. You will get it now.
No, I think you made it illegal. I'm not sure. No lights.
Okay, it suggests that I take back somehow. Okay, one more.
Yeah, illegal. You have to keep my pawn on e6. And guys, remember, first you have to touch the black pawn. Then you have to lift the white pawn. And this is how we do it. Yep. After c6.
Does it work?
Come on. Not yet. And guys, we have technical error in the middle of the game.
It is registered here on this side.
Yeah. Come on. No indication yet. Can I still try to make that move? Okay, wait, what?
Yeah.
Come on. You did something with the rook? Oh no, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, f6 is what I played here.
You're playing like Hikaru. Earlier your position was not good, but
Check
now
the
everything.
time. Check the time on the app.
Oh! What is this, guys? We may have something interesting. No, we still have some time on the clock. But on the app, F26 is not appeared yet. So
Okay,
it's you
let me
who
try
has not.
again.
Yeah.
This pawn. Which pawn did I take, guys? This was it.
Guys, she has made a illegal move. She forgot which
Anybody
pawn.
remember which pawn was it?
So guys, it's sad that she has made illegal and the game has.
No, there is no illegal move on my board. I
Look,
actually
F26
played correctly.
is not appearing on the app.
Okay, let's just continue. Let's continue.
We will continue, of course. F26, guys.
Okay, f takes e6 is played.
I played F6, and it's saying me to keep it back
Yeah.
because
Okay,
didn't-
fe6 is played. Let's just continue. It's fine.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let's do it. F into a6. And guys, let me know your move quickly. in
Okay,
the
so
chat.
now it is white's move. So we just played f takes e6, alright?
Okay. And guys, do your option. We decided to do Desi. So let's continue with Desi.
And meanwhile,
don't-
guys, do calculate further. Don't just wait for the opponent to play the move. Calculate a little bit further.
We
as
have
well.
entered the Desi Hikaru bluff mode. So guys, we do D into a6. Or some guys want Ruby to B2.
I like,
Guys, don't to think.
I like this conversation. Somebody just joined right now and said, "Why is the queen hanging?" And
It's
response
a long
was,
story, my friend.
long story.
Sorry, we cannot explain everything on the stream.
Are you also
Look,
following our chat, by the way, Nuber?
Huh?
Are you also following Twitch chat?
Yeah, I was there. I was there in between.
Okay, continue, guys. F takes
Yeah,
e6.
D into a6 happened, guys. It's her move.
What did you play?
D into a6, of course. Take my rook, come on, take my queen. Take something, yeah. We want
Wait,
to give
now we have
sacrifice.
to think. We have to think. So d6 is just played. This is very important moment now. We got to think.
I can see my pawn queening.
So that's what you were showing, yeah, before your second queen. Time for second queen.
Exactly. Otherwise, what's the use of a second queen?
Live demo.
But for that, you will have. तुम्हें मुझे queen नहीं मारनी, तुम्हें मेरी queen नहीं मारनी पड़ेगी. For example, you play rook b1, I play e7, you take rook d1, and I make another queen.
But why I have to take your queen?
So that I can flex with two queens.
Okay, continue. Let's. It's our move, guys. So d6 is just played. What to do next?
Chat says. Okay, chat. Okay, let's have 100 likes. Come on, quickly, chat. Let's have 100 likes. It was so wonderful game.
Yes, just for this game.
This game deserves more than 1,000 likes, but okay, anyways.
Okay, guys.
100.
It's our move, by the way.
Mhm.
Team Ruchas, come on. We need a move. And I don't have any move at all, actually. That's a bit strange.
Fine.
It's not easy to find a move actually at this point. Okay, everybody's thinking. All right, let me not rush. So now we have knight f4. We have rook c2.
Finally, guys, I've figured out how can I get Rucha's voice.
Okay, we need a little bit time. So let's wait.
Our voice is back. I hope you enjoyed.
Sorry?
Nothing. नुबेर भाई इस गेम पे एक सेपरेट वीडियो बना रहा हूँ. Okay, thank you guys, thank you. Please, जिसने like नहीं किया दोस्तों like कर दो यार. I was, you know.
Come on, let's go for it.
One guy subscribe. Wow, nice. Okay, make your move quickly. It's 2:10.
It's okay.
No okay, it's okay for us, but you know there are बच्चा लोग उसका कल एग्जाम हो सकता है.
अच्छा. Okay. So what moves do we have? No, I was actually asking for moves, but chat said let us think a little bit. This is very critical.
Chat is out of moves. I can understand.
So take the queen. Let's find majority. So we have rook c2.
But you know the poll half rated still is tied. Like, shall we trust Harshit? Yes is like 38%, no is 38%. And only time will tell, still has 23%. The chat thinks that's still unclear.
Okay, I think rook c2 has majority at this point.
Okay, so now I have made a new movement.
So we have rook c2 as the majority, so I'm going to take.
Okay. Rook c2 guys, so finally दोस्तों अपने दिल को एक छोटा सा दोहरा लग गया और अपनी क्वीन जा चुकी है दोस्तों. लेकिन दोस्तों क्वीन जाती है आती है, ठीक है, बुरा नहीं मानने का. अभी बताओ e7 खेलना है या rook into b5 मारना है. I give you two options. Just don't disappoint me and select the right one.
We got it, guys. It's in the chat.
Finally, you got the queen, and there's no one to ask why the hell that queen is hanging.
Yes, that queen was hanging for such a long time. Like that queen was hanging, and we were playing king h2 and king h7. Crazy.
Rucha, I have one small request to you.
Yeah.
Can you send all those guys to my stream and tell them to write in my chat that why the hell that rook is hanging on b5?
Long story. It's a long story.
Where are those guys? पूछो वो रुक क्यों हैंगिंग है, पूछो. Okay, Akash is there. He says, just take the rook.
Okay, but you still have to choose how you want to take the rook.
ये भी कोई पूछने वाली बात है? Rook into b5. They said rook into b5. Everyone said rook into b5. Not a single vote for e7. They love rooks. So guys, we have given the bigger major. Okay, we have given the bigger major piece.
Okay. So did you go for rook b5?
Yeah, I went for rook b5. And my square off is going on. So
okay.
Black to play.
b5 on the board.
Yeah. Guys, look at this king. Look at this lonely king.
Somebody suggesting knight f4. Why nobody cares about the queen? What is this? Queen is under attack.
I think the title of the stream should be changed to "We literally don't care about the queens."
So we have very limited options with the queen. So we have queen a3, queen a6.
And guys, anyone who guesses the right accuracy of this game before this game ends, I'm talking about a depth 20, okay? So the one who gets the right accuracy from both sides before the game ends, we'll do something for them.
All right.
or they may get chance to play against us next time. Simple.
Sure.
You have to guess the right accuracy. You have to just guess the accuracy before the game ends.
So we have Queen C7, Queen C3. Are you sure, Lucky Fritter? He will take Bishop C3.
Queen C3. I mean,
Bishop is guarding.
ये option भी है क्या?
Bishop is guarding there.
Yeah, guys,
or
look at
maybe
this.
it's a typo and he's writing Queen C7.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, it's a typo.
All right.
Queen A6.
71 is my vote.
C7.
71. भाई इतना कम accuracy हमारा इतना beautiful game खेला है हमने.
Okay, C7. So we are going Queen C7.
Okay, you can go Queen C7. So guys, they go Queen C7, and now it's white to play. How we should react. Guys, I'll sing a song and then you play accordingly. Okay? You have to sing. Tera rasta main chodu na. And now, which move comes to your mind after Queen C7? Okay, RIP, yes, but still.
We had recently we had a discussion on Discord. We should have a singing stream. So did you have any time singing stream before?
I had almost a year back, and it was very nice.
Like karaoke.
Like we had open mic on Discord, and we did we invited lots of participants with Google Form, and so many people registered, and then we selected 10 people. I mean, top people to perform on the stream, and we got top 3 prizes, something like that.
Okay, what about you? Did you sing on stream?
The way I sang something, do you think that मैंने कुछ गाया होगा?
That's what I'm asking.
I just did the stream without any boomers. Like there was, I had to like use different apps. I mean different things to वो DJ जो करता है ना ऊपर नीचे आवाज का.
अच्छा voice
उस दिन हाँ सब वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको? No वो सब there's a I was using these different audios. I mean it was pura I had never done that, and that was the day I decided कि इसके बाद वापस नहीं करूँगा because उस दिन बहुत वो हो गया था.
Okay, like big.
And then and the mod who taught me that, I made him play Queen Knots with me after the event ended, and then I defeated him with Queen Knots.
So उसके बाद नहीं हुआ क्या?
This is how I punished him, and then we decided not to do it again. But it was very nice. I mean, the people who came out, and I mean, it was a very nice stream. Like बहुत ही अच्छा गाया उन्होंने, and their voice was really nice. एक तो even one has even went to Indian Idol audition and also.
Wow, cool.
So professional लोग भी आए थे.
अच्छा बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, so अभी white move.
So yes, 95 guys, तेरे रास्ता मैं छोड़ू ना. That's what my knight says to her queen.
All right, 95 is played.
Yep.
Now where do we go? So
you can't even go to the
d5. So queen is under attack. So we have actually few options only. Very few options. Only
wait, guys.
Options.
What if she plays Queen C6? Did you consider this move?
So we have only 2 options: Queen C6 and Queen C8. So where shall we go, guys? Okay, Queen C6, right? Or Queen C8.
रुबेर भाई बता दो तो सही मुंह सही है क्या? बड़े दिन बाद देख रहा हूँ. So गुरमीत ने क्या सजेस्ट किया था? Simple plan after 95 that Rook D to B1.
Okay,
yes,
Queen C6.
Simple plan.
Let's go Queen C6.
Rook D का प्लान बिल्कुल सही है गुरमीत आपका. हम checkmate के लिए खेलते हैं. She has played Queen C6, guys. Let's make Queen C6 on the board, and now let's do it. And we have legends who says just remove Rook B8 if she plays Queen C6. So let's do it. Rook to B8.
Rook B8?
Yep. Oh no, my knight! Oops.
Okay guys, Rook B8 is played. And don't pay attention to the drama queen here.
Oh! Oh. Drama, guys. We have drama. Oops.
Okay guys, continue. We still have some cheapos. We still have some
Oh,
tricks.
oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh no,
so
no, 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 no.
Goncalo and Mark suggest rook g2, Vishal says g5.
Guys, what if she does this? I will not tell the move because we want to win the game now.
Okay, guys, g5 or rook g2. We have two suggestions.
It's still not over, guys. Pay attention. What if she does this? They do have some cheapos.
g5.
क्या हम खा के हजम कर सकते हैं? Just let me know this.
Okay, so we have g5 in the chat, so we will go with g5.
G5. Wow, guys, she wants to escape.
Wait.
You played G5 or not?
g5 or rook g2? Which one? Wait, 1 second. I haven't played it.
I made G5. So guys, if you tell me what if she plays G5, if she changes the move, we will take back because we do have option of taking back on the app on the 2D board, but not on the 3D board.
g5 or rook g2? Where shall we go?
Thank you, Devas. Thank you. Decide quickly. अरे ना जो गेम खेला है बहुत ही मजा आया मतलब क्या गेम था ये गजब
Okay, rook g2. सब बोल रहे हैं.
Rook G2, guys, they change their mind. So if you are suggested something like F5, then change your mind. We have check, and we have to react to this
G2.
check. What shall we do?
Yeah, you are right, Mark. Because
Finally,
if we go g5, there is rook h8 and 97, and game over already.
what? G5 97, Queen G2 was made.
What?
G5 97, Queen G2 was
No,
made.
g5, rook h8, and king g6 and 97 is game over.
Oh, you give check first, okay. Okay. Cool,
and then it's fork.
Cool. It's fork, guys. It's fork. It's knight. But gives fork.
So rook g2 on the board. What next?
Are you playing some music on your stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So guys,
We have a party going on the stream.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So white to play dosto. People are like, Hazam kar lo, maar do, ya king h1 khelo. King h1 says Akash, while Gurmit Singh's rook g2 was their only try. Can we play king h3?
Yeah, depends where. White is actually different options. 3 options.
Guys,
so let's see where they go.
We have played entire game very beautifully. Whenever they made what you said, beauty, we made counter beauties.
New concept, yeah. We developed a new concept.
Yeah, so just follow the concept and
okay, keep
yeah,
going.
we will. Yeah, okay, we will follow the concept that we will eat and digest. So we play king takes g2, and tonight we will prove that queen in the center is not strong always.
And bishop is very strong on f6.
Guys, look at this! Look at this powerful guy!
Yeah, look here.
Look at this chotu. Not rook. I'm talking about the a6. We talk only about pawns. रुक तो 2 होते हैं, पॉन्स 8 होते हैं, तो एक तो क्वीन होती ही है. So we love pawns. King g2.
Okay.
Did you check on d5?
No. Did you play king g2?
Yes.
All right. So king g2 on the board, guys. What next? Shall we take on d5 or shall we go g5? What do you want?
Yes, king h1 was also possible, but guys, those who said king h3, it was a big blunder because they had cheapo knight f4. If you could have played an king h3 in the previous move, and we were losing an f4 queen h3 checkmate.
We also have g5 actually.
Yeah, so knight is strong in the center. That's why we decided to take the rook and get rid of checkmate threats.
Guys, g5 or d5? Where shall we go?
And maybe king h1 was also winning because it's winning.
Okay, everybody wants to take the knight. So queen d5.
25 guys, and now where we should put our king, just play on a safe square from where we will not get checks. That's correct, Gurmeet. That's
And
correct.
don't forget the mate still exists. So we have to be careful because rook is threatening a mate here on h8.
All right.
I forgot to say check. Check. That's all we can do here.
Yeah. So the thing is that she loves giving checks and
Okay, guys,
without
don't
doing
lose
maths.
hope. We still have some fight here. We still have
Okay,
some
tell
fight.
us where you want me to go. X-3. Tell me. Okay, guys, let's ask your chat where they want us to go.
Yeah, we still have some tricks, guys. Let's be prepared to make the most of them.
Chat, बताओ कहाँ जाना है? Okay, I have made the move, right? Yeah, I have made the move. 25. And Devar says go to H2 and say no to checks.
Yeah. So now rook h8 is going to be made next move anyway. So I think our next move is pretty forced after that.
So guys, they go G5.
What did you play?
King to H2.
King h2. Okay.
Yep.
So king h2 on the board, guys. We need the next move. I think next move is almost forced, right? So shall we go g5? I don't see any other move to stop the mate. Yeah.
And now what we should do against G5, guys?
G5.
If you give a check, she runs from G6.
So G5
how
is here.
do we finish this game? G5 is on the board.
Okay. So how to evaluate this position? Of course, white is threatening a lot of mate and checks here. The pawn is very close to promotion. Maybe we can try to get some checks, perpetual checks. Let's try.
Yep. I like Akash. जब से वो आया है ना, I don't have to look at others' moves. He just plays the moves which I want. Like E6, he played. Now I want E7. You know, we like to do directly checkmate instead of giving checks. So that's the difference between my chat.
Okay, so what do you go?
We go E7.
Alright, E7 is on the board now. So what next, guys? E7.
Guys, याद है ना हमें क्या बनाना है?
Queen F3.
Queen F3, no, don't do that.
So Queen F3, anything else? Yeah, now we are done.
देर आए पर दुरुस्त आए. And guys, remember the dare, right? Remember the dare. Not today, not tonight. If you would have played F5, you would have taken chase for fun.
Okay, let's try Queen F3, I guess. Queen F3 can be our last try in this position. I don't see anything else.
Guys, now जो सबसे पहले checkmate find करेगा, उसको हम photo
Let's
देंगे.
go Queen F3. Yeah, Queen F3 is the last try.
Let's see who's the first one who will find the fastest
So we
mate.
played Queen F3.
Let's do it, guys. Queen F3 is on the board.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
my
will
chat
still
says.
try to run. We will still try to run.
My chat says play rook h8 and primo e8 queen.
Okay, go for it. So you go rook h8, right?
Yep, only moves.
Rook h8. I go king g6.
And guys, she will take my bishop if we make a queen. But you said do primo, so I am going to make my neo queen on e8, and that's it. Guys, दोस्तों जैसे कि मैंने कहा था, एक जाती है दूसरी आती है.
What are you talking about?
Queen. Bus. Train.
Okay, so e8.
And chat will write the rest.
And we are going to go to f5.
F5, guys. She don't want my bishop. She wants to run. She's
So
not
we
done
will
yet.
go
She's
king
tricky.
f5.
This girl is tricky, guys.
Let's
Don't take
go
her
king
lightly.
f5.
Don't take her lightly. So it's official you played king f5. Because my chat was previewing some checks.
Yeah, king f5 is on the board right now. Trying
King
to
F is
run.
on the board. She's trying to run, guys. How we should stop her? How can we stop her from running? She's coming closer. उसके राजा को हमारे राजा से कुछ नहीं हुआ है.
Yeah, we are brave. We are very brave.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, since we play
Guys,
h5, we play b5, we are very brave.
Let's guys log this brave king. We would love to have this king for our next king run. But not tonight. We have to catch this. Queen d7, say in the chat. Okay, let's do it. Queen d7, check.
Okay, queen d7. Where shall we run, guys? If we have to run, where shall we run? Where shall we run? e4.
This
f6,
is going to be
f4,
epic game, man. This is epic game.
g6. Where shall we go?
This game is epic.
Some interesting options. Four?
King to e4. Wow.
No,
really?
Wait. I'm just discussing.
Discussing, okay. Yeah, they're still discussing.
Also,
I like, they're really brave and they fight until the end, guys. Let's appreciate this.
Okay, so let's go e4. Everybody in chat wants king e4, so we go king e4. So we played king e4, Nuber. Nuber, are you here? Nuber. Nuber is stuck and in a very deep thought here. Okay, just let's see what happened to Nuber. Let's see what happened to Nuber. Opponent left, opponent is timed out. I don't know what happened to Nuber. Guys, maybe check on his stream. Guys, somebody check on his stream if he's still live or if his stream is crashed. Somebody do check him. Check on him. Queen c6, we can still have d5. We still have d5. His stream also went off. Okay. Let me ask him. He lost on time. We can claim a victory. We are too good. Just when we were about to lose, this happened. Hello? Anuber, you're coming back?
No.
What happened?
I got distracted and I restarted my router.
Okay. So, will you be joining again? Back?
Yeah.
Okay, then...
We'll be in touch through WhatsApp.
Okay, by the way, join with the same Zoom link.
Yeah, everything is the same.
Okay, by the way, we claimed victory because you left.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay, we are waiting. Come soon. Okay, come soon.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Guys, he has messaged me just now I got disconnected. You win! Yes, guys, we have won through some other means here. And he has actually written, you win, guys. Yes! We can actually take this. Oh, we can give him a draw because we are nice. Something to think about, right? But meanwhile, we can enjoy until he joins back. We can enjoy that we have won. And we can enjoy until he's back. Woohoo! Come on, we got this. We got this, and we got this. And I had my shades ready for this particular moment, but I thought maybe I'll not get it. But here it is, and this is life. We give our best, and then we get what we deserve. Okay, so he will be joining us soon. Let's wait a few minutes. Apparently, what he said that he got a disconnection, so he's just restarting his stream. But I would like to, talk to him about how he feels after losing such a hard-fought game. So I would like to interview him about this game, this moment. And yeah, after e4 queen c6, we still have d5. And the time control was actually 30 minutes and some increment. So we can actually enjoy that we made this, but this game is going to be very, very interesting to analyze as well. So that's this is gonna count. And we win. I got disconnected, you win. Yeah. Okay, guys. By the way, maybe we can check the game. Meanwhile, we can just quickly check until Nuberi is back. We can analyze a little bit. And the last position is of course losing. I just started the engine evaluation, and it's lost here. But let's have a very quick, brief look on this. And let's have the evaluation bar with us as well. Okay, here it is. And let's check from the beginning. So here you can go with the evaluation bar and see where we went wrong. It was very, very interesting game, right? So all right, opening was actually fun. It was a troll, and this was fine, but we got actually good game, and the middle game was very exciting here. So queen a5, knight c3, bishop e7, all this is good. And of course for them f3, king f2 was very unusual, interesting idea. Takes, and white is only slightly better, +1, which we will take, no problem. So it is about the pawn, about the material. Knight f8, we go g6. Yes, of course, I will highly recommend Square Off Chessboard. And as I said before, you can use a limited discount by using the code Rucha Chess, and you can avail some big discount on the purchase of this board. Okay, so bishop g3, and we somehow got that knight trapped on h4. So that was a problem here. So we go here, that's good. Takes, knight f4, g6, and here is where white got slight advantage. Maybe g6 is not best. Bishop g5 was a better move here. So g6, knight h3, rook b6, all right. But still we are doing fine, and we still managed to create a lot of threats here. So queen c2, c4, knight g5, and yeah, maybe knight g2, but okay, so Nuber is here. Bishop h4, knight d3. This. Yeah, and actually white is much better here. And king h2, wow. Actually, this is the first move by Indian as well. Hi, Nuber. So you won't be able to join back?
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, you are live on stream right now on audio. So
Alright, good.
okay, so if you are not able to join, just maybe maybe you want to say goodnight to viewers. And it's unfortunate that you had a disconnection, but I know I have been there. It happens to all of us.
So, before I wish you good night, I would like to propose a draw to Rucha.
All right. So the game is still on, and we played king e4, and that was the last move in the game.
So how we can topic for here?
We can just be nice and take offer draw, yeah?
Yeah, rook here check, king f4, 26, king g4, king f4, 26, king g4, and 27.
Just let's offer draw, that's it. It's like we played here, we don't want to stage the last draw. So, okay, you had a disconnection. No. We want...
And Rucha wins the match, and this will continue the friendly battles again. Hope you enjoyed the stream and like the square of chessboard.
Yes, of course. And very good game by you. Well played, of course. You deserve to win here. And good game by all the chat in your team as well. And this, yeah, and this was a brilliant game. And we are just analyzing the game a little bit. But it was so much fun, and we should do this again. That chat war is epic, I have to say. Yeah, of course, sure. So we had a great time with you. Thanks for the stream, and thank you for the collaboration.
Alright, have a good time, guys. If you are watching from a different part of the world, good morning, good evening, and I wish you a very, very good night, and take very good care of yourself. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks. Good night. Okay, so let's check the rest of the game, and we'll finish up the stream as well. So king h2 is actually the first move, and king h7. Okay, rook b6 is also possible, but already white is having a big advantage. And bishop f6 is actually okay. Bishop f6 is fine. For a moment, that evaluation bar dropped, but it's okay. Rook b5 was an interesting move. I really like this move, rook b5. e6, and yeah, it's like white an advantage throughout the game. We did try to make it interesting, but the knight got trapped very early on h4, and after that we have to fight. But yeah, I have to say this was a very epic game. And very, very interesting game as well. Not easy to find these moves, and I really enjoyed it. And I think it's time to stop the stream for here. And thank you everybody guys in the chat for being with us, and also being part of this epic stream where we play OTB chess online for first time ever. And if you're interested in this chessboard, you can also check off the Square Off website and consider buying it if you like it. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will try to make such a stream again sometime. Yeah, today was a very long day for me on stream. And also I would like to thank Grandmaster Trang for the stream earlier. We had a stream for I think 5 hours, 6 hours. I actually started streaming in 5 in the evening, and it's almost 3 at night with a very short break. But it was fun. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys. Can you paste the PGN of this game? Yeah, actually I can do that. I can paste it here right now, And maybe I will paste it on my Discord after the stream so that you can also analyze it and check it yourself. So for now, I will just paste it here, and for others, I will paste it on Discord as well. So okay guys, with that, it is time to call off the day after a very long stream, I have to say, a very long stream day. And we have some more exciting streams coming up, so stay tuned, and a lot of things to look forward to. And this is actually the first time I'm actually playing over the board and having a different stream setup. And yeah, this is for those who are interested. If you're interested, you can find this. Okay, let's make another raid, guys, and stop here for now. But this, you know, I'm also considering to use this chessboard for some instructive streams as well, like endgames, and you know, this can also be a good change for us to work on the board as well. So whom shall we raid? Whom shall we raid, guys? Do you have any friends streaming? Do you have any friends streaming? I can give them a raid if you would like. Okay. Let's raid. Let's raid someone new here. So I haven't raided him at all, I think. So cheer for him, and see you next time, guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and see you in my next streams. Bye bye. And yeah, by the way, 1 second, guys. You can see the board. You can see the board. Oh wait, did the raid start or not? Maybe not. Yeah, it was a very tough game, right? It was a very tough game. I want to start the raid, but maybe it did not happen. Yeah, it's already in progress. All right. See you next time, guys. Bye bye. Look here.